Hello, all you beautiful gems. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? What's new? Oh my goodness. It's Monday. That's a weird one for me. I don't normally stream on Mondays, but this is a weird week. It's a weird month. Weird year. So because this weekend I have YetiCon at Blue Mountain. This is the only day I'm going to be streaming. I was going to see if I could sneak in an art stream, a con prep stream on Wednesday, but I just have a lot of stuff piling up and I'm really worried that I'm not going to get through it all. And I don't think I'd be very fun to stream with on Wednesday, frankly. But today, because I didn't want to leave it, so oh my goodness, Molly, are you okay? Oh my god, she just jumped up on her chair and like smacked her back off the corner of the... She's done it a little bit sometimes, but oh baby, she really caught the edge there. Are you alright, baby? You're a big girl now. You can't fit into small spaces like that. Poor little bean. Goodness me. Let's get a cat cam, won't we? You guys can give her some love and hopefully her back doesn't hurt. There's other angles you can jump up on that chair from. It doesn't have to be that one, darling. Let's see. Yeah. There you are. There. What a good girl. Hi, baby. Oh, there's like a... You can see it just a tiny bit. Yes, Molly, I see you. Oh, you can see the edge of it, but it's not a big deal. So how's everybody doing? How was your weekend? I went to see Cirque du Soleil yesterday with the family. We saw Curios, Cabinet of Curiosities. The costumes were so good. The other thing I was going to try and do this week is put some color in my hair. It got really washed out from going to the Blue Lagoon. It's like the mineral salts just like sucked all the color of it out of it. Mind you, when it gets like this, it kind of looks like cotton candy, so I don't mind too much. All right. So... Ooh. Next Fest. Disco Elysium's on sale for $15. We do have to figure out what game I might play next. But for now, we're gonna get more into Arcade Spirits and New Challengers. So let me turn this off and start this up. Hey, baby. What a good kitty. All right, so we got past chapter 1 and we were a little bit into chapter 2. We had gone to this sort of underground arcade competition with what's her name? Oh wait, no, we want to load. Level 2. Zapper. Right? Attention, Aqua Gem and Zapper to the tournament area for your next challenge. This is it, our first round. Oh god, I gotta remember how to play this. It's like rock, paper, scissors, right? Fortunately, the matchup is pretty pathetic. A couple of local casuals who got in by being friends with Hamza. We trounced them easily. Nice. Thankfully, unlike L7, it's all handshakes and smiles after. They were here just for the fun of it, and win or lose, got what they wanted. Even if I'm glad I won instead of losing. Anyway, time for a break before the next round. Where to next? Okay. Ooh, okay. Hamza and Grace is playing some retro puzzle games. Rhapsody's chatting with Hamza. Jinx is resting awkwardly against a crate. I love puzzle games. I think I definitely want to go here, but not yet. And if Jinx is resting awkwardly, I want to help her out. I find Jinx leaning awkwardly against a fine specimen from the endless sea of wooden crates. It doesn't look comfortable, and neither does she. I could maybe understand that if she was part of some convention circle chatting away with the other gamers here, but nope, just by her lonesome. Knowing her, she's got no problems being by her lonesome. Normally I wouldn't interrupt, but that look of discomfort just isn't sitting right with me. Hey, oh yeah, I had to wear red. I forgot. I need to change my outfit. Yeah. Yeah. Help you with something, Aqua Gem? Oh, great. I'm making things awkward again. Oh, okay. Do I want to go straight in? Yeah, this is what I would do. This is 100% what I would do. Can I get you anything? Maybe I can find a chair or ask for one? How are your legs holding up? That's not what I would have said, but okay. I know it's a dark and twisty maze of boxes, but surely there's a chair somewhere in this mess. Just say the word and I'll track down some seating for you. And if I can't find some, I'm sure our glorious host Hamza will provide. Appreciated, but I've already looked. There's jack all I can sit on. Some chairs, yeah, but they're incompatible. She pauses, leaning heavily against the crate. Her knee brace is creaking a bit as she does so she reaches down to tighten a loose strap. Gotta be such and such height, such and such curvature. Armrest too, ideally. Keeps my wrists from getting sore. But all I'm finding are these crappy little folding chairs you usually find in the hands of professional wrestlers with head-shaped dents in them. Sorry. I'm afraid I'm on my feet for the duration. Be sore as hell, but that's how it's going to be. How about I run back to your place and, I don't know, grab a chair? It's just a 20-minute subway ride.
Bad idea.
And risk you losing your spot in the VOD 2 tournament? Nah, you've got business here on behalf of Exemplar. Oh yeah, that's the name of our team. Well, how about you head back then? You're not in the tournament, you're just here to hang out with friends.
I'm not sure about that.
Not sure. Feels like I'm not being a good teammate if I bail just because of my knees. Should stay and cheer you on. I'm here to support everyone. We're being serious about this pro tour thing, and I want to be serious too, despite being the team anchor. Whoa, Jinx, you're not the team anchor. What the hell? As in heavy object weighing everyone down, not as in reliable last man in a tug of war, to be specific. Come on, you know nobody sees you that way. Yeah, I know. Just hard not to feel that way some days. She shakes it off to focus on something else, something a bit less dreary. There are solutions, of course. Was thinking of getting one of those wearable chairs. Ooh, yeah. Well, I know about them, but this Aqua Gem doesn't. Wearable what now? Chairs. Did I stutter? They're these metal struts you wear on a harness around your waist. Pop them, lean back, you're sitting. Done. Problem is, you look weird using one. That's on top of everybody going, wearable chair, that's stupid. Why would anybody want that? Normally, I don't give a flying beep what anyone thinks of my disability or how I support it. Do what needs doing and done with it. And half the time you see one of these weird infomercial items, it was actually made for the disabled. Too niche of an audience to market to alone. But don't know. Wearable chair legs are a bit over the top, even for me. Got funny looks for my leg braces already. Why add more hardware? Already got little kids pointing and going, Mommy, look, it's a robot. And yeah, not into that. Don't blame kids. Kids typically don't know any better, but parents who don't teach them about disability, that's not my problem. It's theirs, but it sucks. So I don't bother with a wearable chair or lugging around a chair everywhere I go. Just improvise. Simpler, less weird, less demanding on everyone. Ooh, this is a good one. But I like this one. Hell no, be demanding. You're a queen, insist on being served as such. Fuck that. You're a goddess and should demand supplicants support you at every whim. If you want to be carried around on a throne, make it happen. You're the queen of stick shifts. You are an automotive empress. Jinx snarks back a laugh. It's like a snark or a jerk, only blended seamlessly together.
Nice.
Oh no, just a second. Sorry, I realized I need to move my trophy so that Molly can be here with us. Or we'll put the trophy down here. Low-key looks like it's part of the game, but that's fine. Gotta have Molly in here, baby. Getting all comfy. Cute, not my style. I like to play it smooth and cool, but gotta admit, your idea has appeal. You offering to haul around a chaise lounge for me then? Hell yeah! Maybe take you up on that then. Not exactly a viable solution, but it did raise her spirits some. Jinx stretches out, clearly aching more and more with each passing moment. You sure it's not letting the team down if I bail? Not in the slightest. Do what's best for you. I can still kick all the butts, even with you cheering me on from home. Okay, thinking I should take you up on that suggestion. Don't think I planned this evening out well. Should have solved this evening's situation before hopping a subway to parts unknown. Oh, and let Grace know I'm headed home, okay? But that she should stick around if she wants to stick around. Sure thing. She offers me a firm nod of appreciation, then slowly makes her way to the open front doors of the warehouse. Attention, Aquagem and Zapper to the tournament area for your next challenge. Round 2 is a bit harder, an up-and-coming esports team just like us, but it's still a solid victory thanks to Zapper's skill. The opposing team was visibly disappointed to lose, and I can sympathize with that. No one likes losing. Break time before round 3. Who to visit next? I think we're gonna go with Rhapsody and Hamza, yeah? Because we love Hamza. We gotta have more of Hamza. As much as I love puzzle games, and Grace. I never thought an arcade tournament would be this busy, and even though Zapper prepped me on the ride over, it's just, there's so much going on all the time. Luckily for me, all announcements and Hamza's speeches are made over a loudspeaker system, so it makes it easy to know exactly where and when to report for my next match. I'd be helplessly lost without it. Look, they haven't set it up like a cage match. That's hilarious. That's where I would go to run from the animatronics that are behind my head. You can't see them. As if on cue, I hear the melodious voice of Hamza booming from above. Hello, esteemed guests. I'm pretty sure the scratching sound and shrill feedback cry that follows, causing us all to wince in pain, were not according to plan, nor the ominous silence afterwards. Well, that can't be good. My eyes scan over the warehouse, and they stop when I note Hamza and Rhapsody fiddling with the speakers near the main stage. Uh-oh. Rhapsody doesn't look happy. They both look very concerned. Hamza looks glorious. Maybe I could help them out, or at least find out what's going on? I wander over to them to investigate.
Hamza cannot entertain his guests if the sound system isn't working. How will we know where to go? How will we stay on track? Above all, how are they to hear the dulcet tones of Hamza's voice? I will not have my guests think Hamza cannot run a simple event without proper sound. My name shall not become besmirched by such technical matters.
Exactly.
That's not a good look.
Please, there's no need to exaggerate, Hamza. Your name won't be besmirched. I've run plenty of tournaments without a loudspeaker. It just requires a bit more work from your tournament organizers is all. Plus, I'm sure we can have this up and running before finals. That's most important anyway. That is if you stop looming over me. I lean into the conversation, making myself known. Sounds like you're having problems? Nailed it. Oh, hey, Aquagem. Nice pun. You probably heard it, but the speakers just went on the fritz, and now they won't turn on. I'd like to get these working again ASAP, otherwise we'll have a pretty lackluster finale. Aquagem, you may not be aware of this, but lackluster must ever be a component of Hamza's aesthetic. Hashtag aesthetic. That is not the way. I could have easily guessed that. It is imperative this is put right again. Hamza is known as the fire that always burns in the VOD2 community. Really?
Nah.
Rhapsody. Well, I should be. I possess a keen sense to gaze deep within the VOD2 community and find what devotion lurks within. Hamza yearns to keep it aflame. Clearing their throat, Rhapsody hopes to change the topic at hand. Can I have your eyes on this, Aquagem? You're the resident PC pro. You might have a better idea of what's going on. Rhapsody motions for me to come in close. I squat down next to them to study the pile of computer gear. In return, Rhapsody scoots in closer to me. In hushed tones, Rhapsody explains, I actually think I got the speaker issues covered. It's more of the Hamza issue I need help with. I cock an eyebrow in response. Don't get me wrong, Hamza's a wonderful human. I couldn't ask for a better host or tournament, but he's got the gift of the gab, and I really need some time to focus. Do you mind just distracting him for me? I need like 5 minutes, and we'll have this back online. Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice. You do. It's just a matter of how you do it. As I stand up, I decide just how I'm going to bend Hamza's ear. Hamza? Whoa. As much as I know, that would be an enjoyable situation. I don't need another option on my plate, frankly, in this game. I don't think he would go for this, but I think questions are the way to go. It's Hamza. I have so many questions for him. I've never met anyone like him at all. I should try to get to know him better. Do you have a few minutes to chat? But of course, Hamza gives you his full attention. I start walking and talking, enough paces so we aren't distracting Rhapsody with our words, but close enough to be in yelling distance. So, Hamza, do you hold events like this all the time? As much as Hamza can. It is my passion to bring so many hearts together under one roof, at one time, beating for the same reason. Can you not feel the electricity in the air? The hype here is pretty palpable, yes. Does it not taste of victory? Well, I'm certainly hoping it will in the short run. If we can win here, we can make this happen. My words... Cobra! Cobra's here! How's it going, Cobra? Happy Monday! What's new? We're just playing some Arcade Spirits. Having a chill Monday. Trying to have a chill Monday. I'm like... trying to take a mental break from like the amount of work I have to do to get ready for the con next weekend. So, and I didn't want to leave this so long I wasn't going to be able to play it again for a while. How's it going with you? How was your weekend? My words falter to find an adequate response, but it reminds me of the stakes at hand. It's a pretty beefy prize, isn't it? Getting a brand new deluxe VOD2 cab is just as wildly expensive as a cruise.
To answer this question requires me to ask one of you first.
Okay. Sure.
Good. Share with Hamza. What will my ambitious new friend do if this tournament becomes the crucible that forges your victory?
Oh my gosh. Just telling up my brothers right now. We're trying to decide what to do for the rest of the day. Is there a pool nearby? Hey, Rainy, how are you? We're playing the new Arcade Spirits. The new Challengers, it's called. As you can see, Hamza is here. We played the first one last year, and I loved it. So this is the second game, which I'm really enjoying so far. But yeah, I have a con this weekend, so I decided to stream on the Monday afternoon because I won't be streaming for the rest of the week in order to get ready for the con. So I'm just trying to take a chill couple hours and hang out with you guys before I I have to go and be gone for the rest of the week. I want to move this up here, actually. There we go. Where were we? Okay, I'll be happy. I'll be proud of myself and my team. It will boost my confidence in myself. It's not only my win, it's our win. I think my team, right? I know, real cons again. Of course there's no pool nearby, so it's probably going to be a movie day. Okay. Movie day, but build a blanket fort. Blanket fort. Movie day. I won't lie, it'll feel good to claim a win here, but not only that, the happiness will be shared among the team. It's a team win, and their happiness is just as important as my own. With our spirits lifted, it will help inspire us even further. Our bonds will be stronger and solidified. This con that I'm going to this weekend, YetiCon, it's one of my favorites because it's just a big party at a resort. So everyone, there's pools, there's hot tubs, there's after parties, there's burlesque shows, there's like the actual like tabling part of it is probably the least interesting part. Plus Jackface, who did all the art for this game, is coming down, is flying out from Vancouver, and we're going to be there together. And so I'm really, really excited about that. Which is exactly what we need after today's events. Hamza nods slightly at my response.
Since you have answered from the heart, I shall tell you something from mine.
Okay.
A mere monetary reward for winning is not befitting of the competitive spirit. Hamza's prizes are gifts. Gifts to inspire, to share, to learn from.
I was in Greece 2 weeks ago and I saw your doppelganger there. Everyone has about 7 people on this earth who look really similar to them, right? Is that a weird myth? Really? You saw someone who looked like me? Okay, so now I'll tell you a really weird story. A very, very weird story. I actually have a sister that I have never met. My parents gave a child up for adoption when they were quite young, and she's about 10 years older than me. So maybe you saw her. I don't know. They kind of, that happened, and then they broke up, and then they got back together and got married and had me and my brother. So she's actually, I don't know. I have no idea. That would be wild. There's been a few reports from around like the GTA area, like Toronto area, of people who are like, did Leslie get a job at this restaurant? Or I thought I saw her, because she would look very much like me, although baby pictures wise, which is all we have, she has darker hair than me. So that would be pretty wild. But I think, you know, when you get to 7 billion, right? Or however many, what's Earth's population now? There's only a shared amount of combination of genes, since we all have common ancestors. So there's got to be some... Yeah, that's true. You don't know what my hair looks like. I think it's mostly gray at this point. Not mostly. A lot back here is still quite dark, but all around the front there's a lot of gray there. Because I'm 40! I turned 40 this month, a couple weeks ago, June 4th. This is what 40 looks like. This is what 40 looks like. Thank you, Rini. Oh yeah, I'm so excited to not have to bleach my hair to put colors in it. I've been going gray for like 10 years. The gray doesn't bother me, honestly. It just, I think for me, because I've been coloring my hair for the last 6 years or so, it's like, I don't know how much is under there. Share to learn from. Okay, where are we?
If one gift can ignite the flame within the heart, if one gift can bring people together, there is no better reward than that.
Yeah.
Hamza travels far and wide, all over the world, to find rare and exquisite gifts.
Wait,
It is
I'm
important
buffering?
to find treasures to share with the esports community.
Is anyone else having that problem? My bitrate's fine, so I think it must be on your end, Shalaris. I'm sorry. Hamza shares with the esports
For
community.
that is what keeps history and tradition alive. It inspires those within this world of pixels and joysticks to fight for what they cherish.
Nice.
And that inspiration, that is the true reward for Hamza. A reward shared with others. If Hamza can be the spark that lights one's fire, then Hamza will be satisfied.
Nice. As I take a moment to reflect on Hamza's words, we hear a loud voice overhead. Testing, testing. Oh, hey, we're back. Will Hamza and Aquagem please report to the main stage? I repeat, Hamza and Aquagem come to the main stage. Huzzah! Oh, Aquagem, the tournament is saved. What a glorious day indeed. I'm relieved. Let's get back to Rhapsody. And so we make our way back to the main stage. Rhapsody smiles warmly at our approach. Hail, Rhapsody, whose euphoric voice is only matched by their sheer intelligence. Nonsense.
Thanks.
Anyway, nice work. Rhapsody places a friendly hand on my shoulder. Friendly, friendly, friend. Friend, friend, friend. I'm going to prepare for finals. And Aquagem, I better see you up on that stage. Rhapsody sneaks away into a crowd of gamers, leaving me alone with Hamza. Hamza must return to announcing as well, but before we part, let me impart these words of wisdom. Victory will never equate to happiness. This is true. With a flamboyant whoosh of his colorful cape, he turns from me and waltzes back to the main stage. And I'm left alone. Weird note to end on, but I should go get ready for the next match too. Sorry for interrupting the game so much, but do you have any advice on gracefully quitting your job? Do you have something else lined up, or is this just not something that you want to do anymore? Just tell them you're putting in your 2 weeks notice and don't cause any drama. Ah, well, that's, first of all, even from an employer standpoint, that's an excellent reason to quit a job. It's not, because it's nothing about them. You want to say something along the lines of, you know, my experience here has been such, well, I mean, be as honest as you can, but saying something like my experience here has been such a positive, you know, I've had such a positive experience. I've learned so much. It has it has led me to want to pursue more of my education in the fields that I'm interested in. I want to thank you for all the opportunity and experience, and you know, I look forward to, you know, if you need to train anyone or helping transition to my leaving, something along those lines, basically. Just saying, you know, you've appreciated, it's been a good place to work. You're looking forward to pursuing your next thing at university, and you know, they can let you know what they require of you over the next 2 weeks. Your final day is this date. You know what I mean? Yeah, it depends on the job, Shalaris. That's a very, Rini's not in America, so it might be a little different experience. That is definitely a very North American experience, depending on where you're working. You have to stay a month after quitting? Yeah. Yeah, it's really just about the positivity of it all, and also the fact that you are pursuing the betterment of yourself, and that may lead... Just a second, with someone banging on the door? 2 seconds. Okay, that was weird. No one was at the door. I swear to God, I thought I heard thumping. A month feels like a long time after quitting, but again, because you're not... Cobra has returned. Molly looked up to see where I went. Yeah, she's always worried. She has to be in whatever room I'm in. Yeah, because you're not, like... We'll let this run its course. Because you're not leaving, the reason for you leaving is not the work environment or, you know what I mean? That makes it a lot easier to stay positive and communicate that positivity in a way that's like, this has been so great. I'm excited for the next step in my life. Thank you for everything that you've provided. I hope that I have, you know, been that for you, and you know, let me know what training or anything you need from me before my last day, you know. That pretty much sums it up. All right, and don't worry about pulling me away from the game. I'm here to hang out with you guys mostly. The game's fun, but attention, Aqua Gem and Zephyr to the tournament area for the semi-finals. Okay, our third round is against a pretty famous team, actually, Wicked Prodigies, who were huge during the VOD 1 days. That one was an intense fight, to be sure. Zapper and I barely squeaked out a win. Ooh, but a win is a win. That puts us on track to the grand finale. You're welcome. Yeah, absolutely. And if you want to PM me like something you've written out, you just want eyes on it, I don't mind. You can DM me on in the Discord if you want. Yeah, I don't mind looking over that kind of thing. I'm for some reason I have a pretty decent skill at like wording professional emails. I don't know why. It's a weird, like, I have friends who are like, I need to send this. Can you just have a look over it? Or what should I say? And I'll be like, and just type out a bunch of like flowery business, like business emails. And they're like, yeah, that's perfect. It would be in Dutch. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. You send it to me and I'm just like, looks good. Rainy, did you know I went to Iceland? I came back from Iceland on June 5th. I went to Iceland for my birthday. It was amazing with my mama. And because the universe has a deep-rooted sense of irony, from the look of the bracket, our opponents will be Chad and Lance from L7 Gaming. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, exactly, Shalaris. Yeah. Great. All right, we gotta go against Chad and Lance. We're gonna kick their asses, though. Grand finals will be starting in 30 minutes. Steel yourselves for this challenge, competitors. I wonder if they're gonna let me actually play. It's going to take Hamza and his crew some time to set up the pomp and spectacle of the finale. Time to reduce some stress.
Oi, come here. There's something I want to do.
I'm so lost in my thought that I barely noticed Zapper tugging at my arm. Is this supposed to be pitch black? I think it's supposed to be. Yeah. Yeah, there's always going to be, like... I mean, regardless, you're leaving, so they're going to be focused on the next thing. You know what I mean? Gonna lurk and watch a movie with my brother. Okay, Cobra. What movie did you decide on? I'm curious. Iceland was such a unique experience. It was like going to a different planet. I went to the Blue Lagoon and soaked in volcanic hot springs and did this like ritual where I put like silica mask and algae all over my body, and I went whale watching and saw humpback whales, and I went all around the Golden Circle. I saw a geyser, and we just had such a great adventure. We had a lovely stay. You have to. It's so... Honestly, there were some parts of it that were so... It was hard to believe I was on the same planet. Oh my... Okay, the Blue Lagoon. The Blue Lagoon in Iceland. And, like, if you have the money, splurge for the Retreat Lagoon. Because they have these subterranean rooms that are all different themed. Like, one is just a fireplace with all this, like, cushy chairs and bedding all around it. And one room is, like, dark, and they have, like... the water is like dripping from up above and trickling down the walls, so it's all like cave water sounds. And then they have like a nest room where it's these like hanging great big wicker filled with like bulbs filled with like pillows and blankets. Oh, it's so cool. Honestly, the Blue Lagoon, you can look it up. In Iceland. It's amazing. It was honestly one of the most unique experiences I've ever had. And I traveled quite a bit. So I know I'm very privileged, and my mom paid for the whole trip for my birthday, and it was just, we went together and it was just amazing. It was awesome. Unfortunately, I did get the news last week that my mom tested positive for COVID, so she thinks she picked it up on, you know, traveling back to the UK. She was quite sick, but she is on the mend. Luckily, she's vaxxed and, you know, everything, so that's good. But I was fine coming back, no problems. But yeah, my flight, you still had to be fully masked, and they were checking for vaccination and stuff like that. Whereas mom going back to the UK, there's no, you don't have to mask, you don't have to do anything. So, and she said, she goes, I think I was a little lax with my masking, and it happened. So that sucks to have it be the end of it. But like I said, she's on the mend, which is really good. But it was an amazing trip, and I'm so happy. And now next month I'm going on another trip. Me and my best friend and our husbands are going on this big road trip out to the East Coast. I'm so excited to bring my husband, who's from Ireland, out to the East Coast, because it's like, that's the Canadian, you know, that's where the Irish and the Scottish all landed and built the rest of Canada. Oh, but look, my phone's ringing. It only happens when I am... Oh my gosh. There. Ooh! It's fine. This is fine. Nothing to see here. All right. I'm so lost in my thoughts that I barely noticed Zapper tugging at my arm. Curious, I follow. Where are we going? Oh, she's so cute. Look at these tattoos. I want arm tattoos. I want another tattoo. Anyways, she leads me away from the gathering of gamers towards one of the darker corners of the warehouse, where random bits of arcade junk have been stashed away. Ooh, Zapper.
Check this stuff out. It's like you smashed up a dozen old-timey arcades and ditched all the bits in one pile.
Perfect.
This is the old school, older than I am. Gotta respect the roots.
I'm seeing pizzeria paraphernalia, broken change machines, cardboard boxes full of prize ticket junk, and a full audio animatronic band of rotting robots with moth-eaten fuzzy costumes. No, thank you.
Ever see one of these things in action before? It's like adorable and creepy as beep.
Zapper, I'd never set foot in an arcade before Good Clean Fun, remember?
Man, you have missed out on a lot. As a keyboard warrior, arcades, they used to try all sorts of wacky gimmicks to get kids in the doors. I remember visiting Deco's Palace for my birthday parties. They had all sorts of weird stuff there. Human gerbil mazes, ball pits, booths with ticket tornadoes, and robot bands that clunkily played whatever pop songs from the 60s they could get cheap rights to.
Awesome.
Yeah, right?
The palace even experimented with robots that could walk around and interact with guests. Cool, huh?
I don't know. I think these things would freak me out if I was a kid. It's like a fuzzy version of the Terminator.
Precisely. So, what do you say we figure out how to turn one of these suckers on and spook L7 with it?
Ooh.
Call it a way to seek revenge without resorting to violence, like I did against Domino. Something that ultimately harmless, but still psychological warfare at its finest.
Oh, I'm tempted. Hamza wouldn't like it, but I want her to like me. Let's take the middle ground. Seriously? Zapper, we've got half an hour before Hamza calls up for the final battle. I'm not sure you can slap together a mechanized death squad in that amount of time.
I've thought of that, actually. We've got just the right tool for the job.
Zapper snaps her fingers and points to my phone. Oh, this is about... Hamza's not gonna like me for this.
You got an Iris, right? I've seen you talking to her now and then. crap. I was trying to be subtle about it, considering owning an iris is a federal crime. Hello. I am an iris. Please state your command. Beep boop. I am a simple computer. Nothing to worry about at all. But naturally, Zapper doesn't give an airborne intercourse, whether I'm breaking the law or not. Airborne intercourse. The dialogue in this game is very good.
Nah.
Chill, I'm not going to narc on you two. I'm saying that a powerful AI hacker in your pocket can easily reprogram one of these bots. We do that, we'll be able to sneakily deploy it to go jump scare the shoot out of L7. And nobody will be the wiser that we did it.
I don't know, because, like, this is how you get a soul haunting your phone, right? This is how you get a dead child's soul haunting your phone or whatever.
I mean, I know hardware enough to probably jumpstart one of these creepy things myself, but I was thinking it'd be safer if Iris did the heavy lifting. So what do you say, partner? You willing to ride shotgun with me on this, or are you going to be uncool?
I don't want Zapper to think I'm uncool. I like her. Oh. No. If Hamza finds out it's us, we're never going to get invited back to one of his events. And so far, I've been telling Iris to, like, not be illegal. Oh, yeah, Shalaris. Yeah, from the minute I saw them in the background, I was like, that's what that is. Do we do it? I can always go back. Let's do it. Oh, Iris, would you kindly repurpose one of these mechanical death machines to go scare the willies out of L7 for us?
Sure, that sounds like fun.
Oh, look, chaos.
See if you can find a USB port I can access. I've successfully searched the web and for hacked firmware. I can flash with it.
With a wicked grin, Zapper selects one of the robots, pulls open a flap of furry cloth, and runs a cable between my phone and our new mechanical golem. As for the robot we've selected to be our unstoppable monster, well... This is an Easter egg from the first game. This was the mascot that, oh, what was her name? It's been so long. One of the characters from the first game would dress in this mascot at the old arcade. It's a giant pink flamingo. We found a tag attached to it reading Pinky. Not the pinnacle of horror, yet still creepy in its own way. What the heck is this thing? It looks a bit less decayed and ancient compared to the others.
This warehouse used to belong to Deco's Palace. My guess is the company bought out some small arcade and took their mascot costume, converting it to robotics.
They did. They bought us out.
I'd say it's fitting to transform this poor thing into an instrument of revenge, considering it was purchased by a corporate trash bag.
Yeah, I heard the Deco's Palace was in some legal hot water or something.
Yep, their founder got tangled up in a bunch of scandals, then fled the country, I think. Nobody knows where he went. The company rebranded as the Palace and eventually retired a lot of his old projects, like the robot mascots and stuff. But this?
Perfect.
This is perfect. Exactly the thing to make Chad and Lance evacuate their bowels.
The work to override Pinky for our purpose is slow, but seems to go well, leaving time to Chad.
This is the stuff I live for.
What, reprogramming robots?
No, causing some chaos.
Oh, she's bad for me. She's bad for me.
People get too complacent, too willing to snuggle into their boring little lives, avoiding any risk, any excitement. I grew up in the suburbs outside the city. Dad grinding a paycheck 9 to 5, mom playing happy homemaker, my brother being a high school football hero.
Oh dear.
If anything, they liked me playing video games because it kept me at home, kept me safe and sound in our quiet little house, isolated on all sides by well-manicured lawns. Naturally, I spent a lot of time as a kid running around, getting into fights and jumping in mud puddles and generally causing mayhem. Because I'd lose it from boredom if I didn't try to break out of that suburban cocoon of dullness. They hated it, of course. Hated my desire for freedom. Kept demanding I grow up, be mature, be responsible. Grounding me was their way of keeping me cooped up at home.
Oh, look at her sad face.
The instant
wanna
I
smooch it.
turned 18, man, I was gone. And I haven't looked back.
This is all sounding very vaguely familiar to me. It's a little rough. This game is calling me out.
Now, I'm free. Free to do what I want, when I want, where I want. My crappy little apartment isn't home. The city is home. I take risks. And sure, I make mistakes which become learning experiences, but I never, ever shy away from the possibilities of life.
She glances over to me, studying my reaction.
I'm not expecting you to live my ideals. People are different. That's cool. I get that. Grace is very cocooned, but she's still a good person. A better person than me, really.
Oh.
Just, I want you to accept me for who I am. Okay?
Ooh. I'm not down with absolute freedom. Certainly not without consequences. I'm ready to go anywhere you take me sounds pretty good. Oh, what a lovely day. We shall ride to Valhalla, shiny and chrome. The way you live your life sounds damn good to me. I say let's go do really inadvisable, stupid things and get into incredible amounts of trouble together. I don't think this is how I started this game, but then I met Zapper. She loves me. Zapper paused a moment before she grins widely at me, lips curling from ear to ear. Now, let's give our creation life. With lightning in her eyes and the push of a button, she powers up our flamingo-shaped death machine. What if this ruins the tournament? And we watch it amble in surprisingly stealthy fashion towards L7, who are busy chatting away in a corner of the warehouse. So, where do you want to get dinner after we finish trashing these losers? I'm thinking Chinese. Maybe hit their home turf, really rub it in their faces. Incoherent screaming, not unlike a frightened deer. Throat noises suggesting massive psychological trauma. And the boys run for it, waving their hands in the air like they just don't care. I am satisfaction incarnate. Okay, now I feel sufficiently pumped up to take those two on in the final match. I don't even care if we win the tournament. That moment was enough of a stylish win for my needs. I mean, I'd still love to crush the tourney. Don't get me wrong. You know, you've stood by my side all day, talked me down after I went too far with Domino, signed up for the tourney with me, created a metal minion with me, and so far, we've gotten along just fine, haven't we? I could see us making this partnership a real thing. I mean, when it comes to FOD2 tourneys and stuff. I mean, right? Look at her little blushy face. I love her nose. Wait, she's that's not let down. That's her rolling it back after putting it forward. She's just she realized she got a little too forward. Wait, is Zapper blushing? If I may be so bold, and I'm pretty sure you like boldness, perhaps a more extensive partnership? Are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do this like right now? Let's just make it solid. Chaos Crew? Right off with her and do naughty stuff. Interesting. Maybe I can beat Little Miss aggressively bold to the punch on this one. A partnership, you say? I think that has possibilities. Fun possibilities. Wild possibilities. Naughty possibilities. Assuming you'd be interested in throwing caution to the wind and exploring those possibilities a bit, Miss Zapper. At first, it looks like she's going to blush deeper and start stammering. Then, the normally confident Zapper at a loss for words, but she quickly regains her footing.
Interesting. Sounds dangerous. Sounds outright stupid, honestly, getting into those sorts of possibilities with my team's alleged coach. But hey, I can
Dare
dare
to be stupid. Dare to be stupid.
Let's stay focused on the here and now, but yeah, there could be something here. Could be. Could be.
You know
And
what?
you know I'm always down to have a good time. Now, if you'll accompany me to the deathmatch arena, where we shall annihilate all who stand against us.
Zapper offers me her arm gracefully with a smile of mock genteel politeness. And together we stroll onwards towards destiny. Do we win? We need to win that cabinet.
It has begun!
Oh my god.
Friends, it is time for the grand finals. A fist of discomfort. Too long have you battled. Hard have you fought. And now, your efforts have led
my
you to
God.
Hamza's unyielding steel cage of death.
Nobody's gonna die. He's exaggerating. Probably.
For both the meager physical reward of a professional grade Fist of Discomfort 2 machine and the absolute glory of victory within the eyes of your peers. Hamza welcomes our final 2 teams to rise to this challenge and claim their destiny. Step forward. From L7
Oh, they're
Gaming,
nervous.
10-year
They're
veterans of
nervous.
the esports scene, Hamza presents to you Lance and Chad.
I just don't want this to come back and bite us in the ass. I request a delay on account of those bastards from Exemplar attacking us with a robot bird. The feathers. The feathers.
Hamza cares not for your ridiculous stories and excuses. The match goes on. Do not dishonor yourselves further.
Talk shit, get hit.
And from an up-and-coming team, a pair of rising stars seeking to ascend the ziggurat of victory.
Team Exemplar. When you lie awake screaming at night with visions of pink flamingos on your mind, think of me. Zappersh. Hamza doesn't think it needs... Okay. Oh, right. Now I need a cool quote. Let's see. No. We're gonna hit you so hard the impact goes back in time and kills your grandmother. No. You know what? I'm the leader. Cool as a cucumber. I want you to know I bear you no ill will. May the best team win. Shake on it. Well, I tried.
Very well. Fighters, to your positions.
Okay. Am I actually going to get to play this? Both members of the L7 brought their own joysticks, which they wire up to the game. Me, I start hooking up my keyboard. Zapper is content to use the built-in joysticks like a traditional arcade jockey might. And with that, all 4 of us are ready. Sort of. I wish I'd done more research into L7's playstyle so I knew how to counter it. With Team P2W, I knew Hunter's tricks and Koda's techniques. But with these two, I'm going to have to assume they'll play aggressively, mixing up attacks and specials, probably launching their ultimate move early. They're angry. We'll use that against them.
And here we go.
I forget how to do this. There's different seasons. Oh man, is there a refresher? Probably not.
Fight.
Here, wait. Can I? If I go out, is this gonna... Yeah, let's just do it. All right. Okay, he's going to be aggressive, so I'm going to defend. My defenses go up, but unfortunately my enemy noticed me playing it slow and safe and unleashes a devastating special move before I can relax. Crap. Your defend loses their special. They earn 140 points. Okay, they're clearly favoring attacks and specials. They're too angry to properly defend. I can use that to my advantage. They're also likely to launch their ultimate attack early in the match. I can save mine for later when they may be less predictable and I need a trump card. Or I can fire it off sooner in hopes of countering theirs. What would be best? Okay, I think...
If you both do a special, what happens? You both specials a tie. You earn 40 points. They earn 30. Okay. Ugh. I think he's gonna attack. I'm gonna defend. Oh, we ultimate. My opponent snaps at their ultimate, a one-use trump card. Nothing I can do to stand in the wake of that onslaught as I'm buffered by their attack and beaten back. Oh no, we're not doing good. Zapper, help me. Zapper.
You can't stop me. Can't keep me down. I'll be back and stronger than
Did
ever.
they get me? Oh my god, this is bad. Are they seriously never going to defend against a single thing? It's just attacks and specials, attacks and specials? What can I say? They're idiots. Idiots do as idiots do, but be careful. They could mix it up eventually. Okay, I think now I ultimate. It's a risk using my once per game ultimate, but the time is right. I channel my energy and pour it in on one huge splashy attack. Something Lance wasn't prepared for. Use your ultimate, you earn 130 points. Okay, that gets us a little bit up, but holy crap. Okay, Zapper. Attacks.
Oh, come on. I have the one in the bag.
Why? Oh, he defended. Oh my god, we're gonna lose. They've been largely predictable, but that ends now. Assume nothing and push through to victory. They've used their ultimate. I gotta try. Oh my god! We're gonna lose. I'm gonna have to go back and redo it.
You missed. And if you come in...
Okay. That's not gonna get us enough, though.
You lose.
Oh my
No way.
god.
No how. I want a rematch. We can't go down like this.
Okay, we gotta go back. We gotta go back, right? Is there quick saves? Quick saves. No. Auto saves. This one, I think, right? Okay, we gotta go forward. Okay, we do the thing.
Perfect.
Blah, blah, blah. Can I not skip this? I don't think
Awesome.
I can. Okay, thing.
Nah.
I feel like if I had chosen to do it myself, that might have,
Perfect. This. No. People. If it not because they hate it. Now I'm not expecting.
Sorry, I'm zooming through this. Okay. We watch this. They get terrified. Amazing. Great. This time I'll quick save right before. Da-da-da. And then I'm like... extensive friendship. More partnership. Let's get naughty. Oh, is it going to give me the option to save?
It has begun!
Okay. So we'll do a quick save here. Okay.
Friends, long for Hamza from
Offer a handshake.
very well.
Okay.
And he
Okay, we gotta try again.
Fight.
So, attack and attack ties, special and special ties. Attack cancels special. Special beats defend. Ultimate beats everything. So let's do attack, attack. That's fine. Zapper's also going to attack.
Oh, come on.
Oh, but they use their ultimate? Well, that was really fast. I'm gonna attack again. Oh, but I earn less points. Zapper's gonna use her ultimate.
You can't step to this.
Just attacks and specials. Okay. I'm gonna defend. You both defend, right? Okay. But they earn 0. Okay. This is what I wanted. We're doing better. Zapper's going to special.
You can't
Oh.
stop me.
Shit. No. I'm doing so bad.
Oh, come on.
I can't. It's like it's got to be. Okay, wait. Quick save. No. Oops. Quick load.
You lose.
No. Options. Quick saves. This one.
It has begun, friends.
Okay,
Long
we gotta do
you
that. We
back.
have to win.
For both, the Hamza welcomes are from L7. Hamza and
We have to win, right?
very well. Fighters,
Okay, we're gonna
to
quick
your
save here.
positions.
Fighters to your positions. Off to bed, but it was fun to pop in for a minute. Have a great con this weekend. Thank you, Rini. Take care. And good luck with your resignation letter. But you'll be fine. No worries. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Okay. All right. I gotta do this. Maybe I'm supposed to lose.
Fight.
What if I ultimate right out the gate? Yeah, it's attractive. Yes, I beat their special. Okay. Do we ultimate and ultimate?
You can't step to this.
Yes, we countered the ultimate with our own. That's what we needed. Hey, Lobster, how's it going? Get wrecked. What do we think? Are they gonna special or attack? I think they might attack. No. Okay, I can't defend. Both attack. Okay, that's fine. So he specialed. Okay, special against special. That's fine. Zapper is also going to special.
come
Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm gonna attack. Oh, he defended. Crap. Oh, no! Oh my god, Zapper. No!
You lose.
I'm starting to think there's no way to win this.
Very well.
I think there's no way to win this. I think no matter what, because we were way ahead. Are they doing the same
Fight.
pattern of moves every time? Because I haven't been paying attention. Okay. And then they ultimate, so we're gonna do ultimate with ultimate.
You can't step to.
Yes. Okay. Then I attack against their special. And then what happens here? I forget. I think they attack.
Damn it! Oh, no.
Ah, they did a special. Okay. Now, I think they defend here, so I'll do a special. Be both special, but they earn more.
Can't stop.
Darn it. Oh, no. And whatever, I think whatever she does is gonna...
Think you can stand?
Oh! We did it!
You win.
We won! Aha! We won! 640 to 460.
GG, losers. Y'all got
Oh my
that.
god, that was tricky. We won. After 4 times. We won. We did it. We beat L7 Gaming and won our own Fists of Discomfort 2 machine. No way. This isn't possible. You can't get a fluke win and call it a success. You've got to be cheating. It's a stupid keyboard, isn't it? You've loaded it with macros or something. Dude, careful. We don't want to get P2W by them posting a video of you ranting. Damn it. No, won't catch us in that trap. Take your damn win then. It'll be the last one you ever had. And once the media is bored with patting themselves on the back, you'll be history. Come on, Chad. Let's ditch this stupid baby tournament for babies. Bye! Telling them off changed nothing. Winning changed nothing. They're stuck in the same loop, repeating the same lies again and again. L7 Gaming is the past, stagnant and stubborn. Exemplar is the future, and I'm going to make that dream a reality.
Ha ha ha! Well fought and well won.
Yeah, good thing I could
My
quick save.
friends, Hamza
We did
grants
it!
you this boon.
I was starting to
Own
think
a
it was like
personal
you
Fist of
actually have to
Discomfort
lose
2
this.
machine. May you play in good health and with a good
Although
sportsmanship
part of me
that
wonders
won you
is
this day.
if we had lost, if we would have gotten the machine anyways. Maybe I am a victory addict. Maybe I invested too much in beating L7 and proving I belong here. Would I feel as satisfied if I'd lost to them? But that's as much introspection as I can manage. My adrenaline rush, the rush of success. I can't be a realist while feeling this damn good. Beep beep, this is an intense identity situation. You can only pick a response that matches your top 2 personality traits. Thank you, Hamza. We'll use this game to further build towards our future. Let us crush a flagon of victory mead and sing songs of the battles done this game. We came, we saw, we kicked their ass. Yeah. Thank you, Hamza. Thanks for the opportunity to prove ourselves and for this wonderful gift. We'll do our best to build our skill and we'll be ready for your next tournament.
Of this, Hamza has no
No
doubt.
doubt.
But be warned, this was but one step on your long climb towards destiny. Do not let the thorns of pride grow in your heart, as they have in L7.
Good call.
Fight every battle as if it were your last, with no presumption, no pretense. Fight with iron determination. Fight to your last breath. No doubt you will face hardship on the road to glory. In your darkest hour, remember this day. And remember Hamza, who believes in you.
Aww,
But for
Hamza
now,
believes in
please vacate the
us.
premises, as the remaining games need to be relocated before the building is demolished. Thank you.
Back to business. Hamza sure knows how to make an entrance, but his exit leaves a little more to be desired. Shanty and the Pirate's Curse is free on GOG. Oh, Aqua, I don't know if Ark Survival Evolved is something you're interested in, but it's free to own until the 19th. Oh, I don't know if I'm familiar with it. Actually, either of those. I'll actually. Will you put them in the Discord so that I can check them later on? Thank you so much, if you can. I think we're getting kicked out. Guess we should go home. You know, I had a blast tonight. You're starting to grow on me, Aqua Gem. If nothing else, you're shaking things up, and that's always a plus in my book.
I mean, look at where we are. A professional tournament, fighting for real stakes with a real sponsor backing us up. Us, the Laundromat crew. Can't help but see all of this as a win. It's a great start. Hopefully a start towards greater things than a local tourney. Man, just take the compliment. And, okay, I need to get really sappy to say this properly, so forgive me in advance. Look at the lip bite. I'm glad you're my friend, that you're part of our group of friends. I don't think you're aware of just how big it is that you're in the mix with us, for us and for you. It's all good stuff from here on out. And I don't just mean the Pro Tour, okay? That's an important part of it, but I mean a path forward as a group, you know? I don't know what shape we'd be in after this morning's kerfuffle if not for you. Just think about that a bit, okay? And I'll stop there because I'm bad with words and feelings and stuff, and I really need to get the hell out of here and sleep. Coming? I'm about to move to join her when a buzz in my pocket grabs my attention. I'll be out of here in a minute. See you tomorrow? Of course. She's right. I've been laser focused on my Pro Tour ambitions, but along the way, I'm starting to really get involved with these people, aren't I? And despite only knowing them for a short time, well, maybe I do have a right to call them friends? Something to ponder after wrapping things up here, that is. The building is shutting down for the night, but I can spare a moment to thumb through my phone and see why it's buzzing so insistently.
Hey, listen.
Aquagem, this is big. This is really big. Crimson Tiger are super happy with tonight's results. Crimson Tiger wants to fund a team house. If we can find something that fits within their budget, we can get the whole team living and practicing together around the clock? Is that a thing that happens?
Hooray!
Put it in the gaming, I think. Let me just double check. I think there's a gaming chat. Yeah, general gaming chat. If you throw it in there, that would be great. And I can check it out later. Wouldn't that be amazing? You don't say. It's got promise, a lot of promise. All the major esports organizations have team houses. Do they? Team P2W has a giant penthouse condo even. I'm also investigating other events we can join using the sponsors' funding for travel and hotels. There's just so many possibilities.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
glad I can help you
Thank you,
manage
thank
this
you.
team as your digital assistant. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. For now, you should get home and rest. Iris offline. This is what I wanted. This is what I craved. Professional gaming as my life's calling. Just put the title in there, Shalaris, honestly, so that I can check it out. Zapper was right. I'm shaking things up. I'm making this happen. With renewed spirits, I stroll down the lanes of dusty old arcade games of this rapidly emptying warehouse to finally make my way home. What's gonna happen to the flamingo? And pause, stopping in my tracks. The exit's in sight. I can see it from here despite being tangled up in the maze of arcade games, despite the occasional glow of a pixel-smeared screen. I need to leave. They're wrapping up the event. I have to go now. But my hand is resting on a joystick for some reason. Oh no, it's not that game. It's not that game. What's it called? What was that game called? Yes! Oh no. I still don't know much of anything about the arcade scene, so I couldn't say if this game was obscure or popular. I've never seen it before. This had the ghost of that person in it, and it sucks you in and makes you play until you die. And yet, I want to play it. I can't deny that I want to try playing it. I can't pull my hand off that glowing blue metallic joystick. I won't pull it off. Yes, that's right. Surely I could sneak one game in before Hamza's assistants insist I leave. Surely I could. I could play the game. Oh, what's happening? My fingers reach for the start button to fire up the game. Wait, do we actually get to play it now? What the? Where did the warehouse go? What is this place? No, I'm still standing there, gripping that burning hot joystick, but I'm also here, wherever here is. Panic starts crawling up my spine from this weird dislocated feeling, a panic that seems almost alive. And that's when a figure emerges from the distorted digital shadows that form this place. A figure that looks like... It looks like me. And little by little, it mirrors my shape, my movements, my mind. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? I don't like it. No, I don't like it. You play me and I'll play you. You play me and I'll play you. Identity, identifier, system online. And you play me and I'll play scanning target. You play me and I'll target lock. Play you. And you play me and I'll play you. And you play me and I'll play you. And you play me and I'll... But while I stare in open mouth horror, it smiles. It's smiling so confidently. The crown can be yours if you kneel and accept that the crown can, you must keep winning. Be yours if you kneel and accept, never stumble and fall, that the crown can be yours, or that they'll see the real you. If you kneel and accept that the crown can be yours if you kneel. With jerking, glitchy motions, the shade reaches for me, grasping. It's already read me, parsed my fears, digging deep through the joystick. My hand still grips in the real world. But now it wants more. It wants everything, and it wants me to surrender to that need. Hydrate. Thank you, Shlaris. My arm tingles as it starts flowing the other way, pushing into me instead of pulling from me. And that's when someone tackles me sideways, pulling me forcefully away from the grip of Polybius. What? Shh, they're coming. Oh my god, he's so hot. I'm in trouble. Dazed and confused, the palm of my left hand still tingling from where it touched that joystick, Loxley easily pulls me into the shadows, hidden from view as someone calmly approaches the strange arcade game. Confirmed. There's a Polybius instant here. Activate containment protocols. Looks like the old man's intel was right. He did have another copy of the game in his stocks. She pauses, one hand to her earpiece as she peers around the darkened warehouse through her sunglasses, but sees nothing other than Hamza's assistants in the distance finishing up their work. Negative. No psychological contamination incidents. Seems the game went unnoticed and unplayed. Basic containment procedure will be sufficient. Soon, two similarly dressed men in black arrive with a cargo dolly and a black tarp, concealing the game and silently rolling it out of the building. Finally, I manage to breathe properly, and Loxley loosens his grip on me.
Most unfortunate.
Damn them. If only I'd found it sooner. What the hell is going on? Loxley, what was that thing? You were... Who were those people? And when did you get here? You said you couldn't come to the event. You were too busy, and... My brain's spinning in like 11 directions at once here. My hand hurts, and I'm having trouble putting together any coherent thoughts.
I offer my sincere apologies.
Apologies, Aquagem. I hadn't intended to involve you in this. And what is this exactly? A complicated situation, one I would strongly recommend not digging into any deeper. You were victorious this night, yes? Focus instead on your game of choice and your conquests. Worry not about other matters.
Uncertainty abounds.
It'd be best if you forget about this strange little encounter, if at all possible. Please, trust me on this, my friend. Oh, sure, I'll just forget that spooky government agents carted away a game that turned my brains to oatmeal. Fine, my head hurts and I need to go home and sleep, but we are going to talk about this later. I do trust you, that's not the problem. I'm just worried something dangerous is going down here. Well, it's not that. Loxley, I do trust you. You've been honest and loyal, even to someone who just recently walked into your life. My thanks to you, Aquagem. But you can see why I'd be just a little worried, right? I have a run-in with some creepy mind-melting machine and a bunch of spooks, and then you show up out of nowhere. What have you gotten yourself mixed up in here? How dangerous is it? That's what I wanted. A mighty risk indeed, and one I would take on gladly to save you and Grace from such unpleasantness. But I suppose that ship has sailed. You're in the thick of it now. Into the thick of it? So be it. If you wish to pursue this, I'll consult with my allies and see what I can reveal. I strongly suggest you ignore the incident, but your will is your own. Pardon me, I must report my failure. Such troublesome matters. What is going on? He tugs his hood up to avoid anyone's gaze as he slinks his way towards, well, I don't know, some dark corner, a hidden entrance, however he got in the building to begin with. Maybe he's right. Maybe I should let that go. My dreams are ones of victory, of fists of discomfort triumph, not getting into whatever this is. I have no idea what that thing was, or what it was trying to do to me. It feels bigger than I can deal with right now, way above my pay grade. So, at least for tonight, perhaps I need to refocus on what I truly care for. My path lies along the Pro Tour, the year-long road to the ultimate battle. Where else it may lead me, I don't know, but the only certainty is that I'm ready to fight, and the next stop is to bring Exemplar together under one roof so we can truly fight as one, while putting whatever that was far, far behind me. We're gonna get a house. We're gonna get a house. Level 2, baby! Complete! You've cleared level 2 of Arcade Spirits, the new challengers. Victory! Let's take a look at your scores. Oh! Grace and Zap are way up. Jinx up. Loxley up. Love to see it. Love to see it. Oh, I'm still not very adventurous in most of my choices. But Zapper loves me. You're in Zapper's sights, to be sure. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, you've scored 17,050 points. Nice. Keep up with people and your score will go up, up, up. Would you like to change your personal metadata at this time? Name, pronoun, and so on? Yes, I want to change my outfit, please. I don't mind a skirt, but it definitely needs to be a different color. Since we're gonna go red and purple, let's change my hair. What do we like? I kind of like that. Oh no. Little haircut? Little shorter cut? Or do we still like the braids? I kind of like this cut. Or maybe I take it out of the braids. No, let's get an updated cut. I think this one. I like that one. What do you guys think? This one? I know my hair is naturally curly, but like, I think this is it. I think this is the look for the next. Yeah. What if I had nerdy glasses? What if I had cute nerdy glasses? No, I don't think I do. Done. Yeah, I had to get rid of the pink skirt. I know. Yes, I do want to save. Let's go here. No, that's good. 433. Yep, perfect. All right, let's go. Chapter 3, what time is it? So 4:30? Yeah, we'll play for another little bit. Zone control. I'm excited to have a house together. We're all gonna live together. But how am I gonna date multiple of them and manage them all and live together? That sounds difficult. News update, Fight Shack.
What's up, everybody? It's
I love
your
this guy.
boy Punchy78 here with Fight
Level
Shack
3.
News. All the fighting that's fit to post.
Oh, Cobra, do you see that? You have a little, like, mute button because it says watching without audio. I've never seen that before. Like, well, if you're watching without audio, you can't hear me. Sorry. I just cracked myself up with that. What the hell? All right. Punchy78 here with Fight Check News.
The tournament scene is heating up, with contenders eager to scoop up precious points they'll need to qualify for the main event. All eyes are on the local laundromat crew who destroyed veteran Team L7 Gaming to secure first place at an underground tournament.
What are you hearing, Molly? You hearing ghosts?
Do they have what it takes to go all the way? Only time will tell.
The S on his shirt kills me.
With a sponsor behind them and strong hype, they're on the right path, but need to focus their efforts if they want to get any further. For more on this developing story, be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is really heating up.
Woohoo! Level 3. Oh, that's pasta home. It's the distant future, year 20 beep beep, and I'm getting really sick of adulting. Okay, I'm starting to get to know my new friends. We're bonding, we're sharing, it's all lovely and wonderful. Pause for 2 seconds, folks. Okay, we're bonding, we're sharing, it's all lovely and wonderful, but they've also saddled me with the role of coach, manager, cat wrangler, and general purpose problem solving for Exemplar. In short, I'm wearing a lot of hats right now, and sadly, one of those hats is real estate agent. But I don't have time to whine and complain, I'm committed to this, and there's work to be done, which means putting together a team house. Okay, team house is more than just a house for us. I need to build them a home for intensive competition training, sure, but also, you know, somewhere they can all feel welcome. Somewhere perfect. Also, since we won a giant FOD 2 machine at Hamza's tournament, we need, like, somewhere to put that thing. It's too big to fit in Ben and Matt's little arcade. It was up until 3 a.m. working with Iris to try to find a perfect location for our new headquarters. So, priorities to me is, obviously, Jinx needs to be able to get in and out of it very easily, right? Other than that, we'll see what everybody's concerns are. But, well, the search for a new home hasn't been going real well so far. Hopefully Iris found something while I was blissfully unconscious. Alright, what do we got? Iris, tell me you have good news. I have good news.
Hooray!
I've successfully eliminated another 73 candidates from our starting pool. That's good. Have you found any viable candidates? None that will match every parameter you've given me, I'm afraid. The money Crimson Tiger has earmarked for monthly rent is considerable, don't get me wrong, but finding a large enough place in the city itself and nearby good clean fun... Difficult, huh? This isn't a problem money can solve. The city's overcrowded and rent is sky high, so viable residential spaces are hard to come by. Well, crap. Exemplar is just getting used to the idea of dedicating themselves to FOD2 and asking them to uproot their lives without a perfect destination in mind. I figured it's easier to swallow the idea of upgrading from friends to roomies if I already had a really great locale lined up. It's a difficult proposition, to be certain. I wish I could be more helpful. I'm an Iris. Our purpose is to be helpful.
Suboptimal.
Normally, I'd fetch a knowledge base from my cloud collective to learn how to do this, but my sisters haven't developed a real estate skill package yet. Oh, right. You can just download skills. You sure you don't know Kung Fu, too? Not much use for that, but when you don't have a physical body, Aquagem. But I could get a personal trainer module if you want my help learning how to fight in real life. Let's focus on my gaming career before I become a meat space Street Fighter, please. Okay, perhaps. You could consult with your teammates, see if they know of any potential homes I'm not aware of. I may be a powerful search engine, but I don't have the human resources and social connections others have.
My sources say yes.
Remember, friendships means sharing and communicating openly. Although most human dramas seem to revolve around pointless keeping secrets and betraying each other for flimsy reasons. I sigh, leaning heavily against my desk over the keys. I guess I better just approach them, even if I don't have a perfect candidate already lined up. It's better than keeping secrets from each other. This isn't junior high school. We're better than that. We should be better than that. Loxley should be better than that. I still don't know why he was sneaking around after Hamza's tournament. I may need to ask him about that later. Right, I'm heading over to Good Clean Fun to try to convince him during this morning's team practice. You can do it, Aquagem. I believe in you. Well, at least my digital fairy godmother believes in me. That's nothing. Shutting down the computer of Theseus for now, I switch Iris back to my phone and head out to face the day. One long subway ride later and I'm facing down Good Clean Fun. What has been their home for years. I'd hoped to find a suitable location for the team house in or around Chinatown so we could keep using GCF, but that may not be an option. As I'm sorting out what approaches I can take, I peer around the nexus of soap suds and tokens and grease, hoping everybody's already here and available to chat with. But the team keeps weirdly inconsistent hours. I spy with my little eye Loxley by his crane game, and Zapper and Rhapsody chatting by the washing machines, but that's it. No Domino, no Jinx, no Grace. Could be they aren't here yet. Okay, who do I approach first? Where the heck is Domino? I should look around? No.
I think we'll do these two. I mean, Zapper and Loxley are the ones I'm most interested in. Team practice hasn't quite started yet, but both Rhapsody and Zapper are already here hanging out near the laundry machines. Out of the group, and save for maybe Loxley, these two are the ones most consistently here. Is it out of dedication for the team, or do they just have nowhere else to spend their free time? In any case, I'm happy they're here and won't be too difficult to wrangle. Why didn't anyone tell me being a manager would be like herding cats 99.97% of the time? As I approach, I can see Rhapsody and Zapper are having an intense conversation near the laundry units. Arm motions flying, intense looks. I try my best not awkwardly barge my way into their conversation and listen in for a bit. I can't believe he said that to you. I would have had Ben and Matt kick him out. Seriously, Zapper, that's just unacceptable behavior. Well, lucky for that beep, Ben and Matt aren't here, which means I did what any proper gal's gotta do. Oh, what's that? Challenged him to a match, and whoever lost leaves right then and there. Not allowed to come back, neither. Not today, not tomorrow, not beeping ever. Please tell me you beat him. I know your skills, Zap. I'm betting you tripled his score, leaving him utterly baffled. Rap, I didn't just triple his score.
Aw, yeah.
I beeping quintupled his score. Straight up devastated him. I just wish there was a crowd around to watch him fail miserably and cheer me on, of course. Since both are all smiles now, it seems like a good time to slide right into their discussion. Hi, Zapper. Hi, Rhapsody. Trouble? Anything I can help with? Say something about my new hair, also. And trouble's past, Aquagem, but thanks.
Not today.
Zap was just regaling me with a story of what happens all too frequently in small arcades. Yeah, a beeping douche nozzle told me that girls can't play shooting games. Zapper groans in disgust and rolls her eyes. Again. Does that sort of thing happen often, even at a small arcade like this? Granted, it's not too far out from when P2W came barging in here causing mischief, but I thought that was just due to my presence. Before that, wasn't everything smooth sailing? Unfortunately, yes, it gets tiring trying to prove your worth over and over again.
Nah.
Just because we're a neighborhood arcade doesn't mean we don't get our fair share of stupid. And no matter how many times Ben and Matt swing the banhammer, people like them still pop up like ants following a food trail. I'm not going to pretend like this doesn't happen in PC gaming either. I've seen it far too often. Whether it's a rando claiming that marginalized genders don't have the same hand-eye coordination as cis men, or it's blatantly typing sexist remarks in group chat. It's even happened to me. That sucks. I'm sorry that happened to you, Zapper. Whatever. It's fine. People can be beep. It happens. It may sound harsh, but as much as I love this little arcade, sometimes I'm not in the mood to even potentially deal with that kind of, emotional bull beep.
Yeah.
Eloquently put, Zap. No. No. This one. I guess even a small, privately owned arcade like Good Clean Fun isn't totally safe from harassment. I sigh heavily, lamenting the unjust treatment so many people encounter while just trying to do things they love. But, while I can't save us all from all of it, a team house would give us a place to retreat to. Another perk to us all playing and living under one roof. Oddly enough, I think our ideas might align. I'm trying to get us a team house. That'd be a solid, safe space to practice in, free from the occasional trolls that find their way in. A place to enjoy the games without the gamers.
I'm down.
Focus, training space, and a better place to live than my crap hole apartment? Yeah, I'm down. I'll start packing. Zapper turns on her heels to presumably walk home and pack up, but Rhapsody grabs her gently by the collar and pulls Zapper back into the conversation. Aquagem said trying, meaning we don't have one yet, so don't go anywhere yet, Zap. Zapper pouts, crossing her arms indignantly. She's so cute. Fine, fine, packing can wait. Not like I've got a lot to pack anyway. Mostly some old clothes and a bowling trophy. Look, one time I got super drunk at the all-night Bowlorama and woke up with a trophy, and, for reasons I can't explain, a traffic cone. Don't judge me. I'm in, Aquagem. A team house could keep us all focused on our goals, and it'd be fun to get to live with everyone.
Yeah.
Oh! Can we get a house with a pool or a hot tub? No, a pool and a hot tub. A hot tub would be nice. I'll need a big kitchen, gas stove top, plenty of counter space for all my cooking gadgets, and a wine fridge. I do love cooking. Oh, love a cook. We're gonna have to make compromises if we want. Let's get a cool medium room too. I have a list of must-haves and wants, and sadly a hot tub, pool, and giant fancy kitchen aren't going on the list of needs. Both Rhapsody and Zapper look a little disappointed when I break the reality to them.
But I can instead get us a nice soaking tub in the bathroom, and I'll make sure the kitchen is big enough for us to make meals together. Sound good? That's fair. Deal. Yay! All of this is great, but I haven't managed to snag us a house. The real estate market's proving to be pretty tricky. Say that again.
Fair.
Tricky, but not impossible. I'm sure you can find something that works for everyone. Sure, sure. You've got the right kind of bloody-minded determination to see it through. I mean, you might find a perfect house after the stars go out and the universe is cold and dead, but hey! Team practices soon, yeah? Maybe if we can all chat about it, we can come up with something. 7 brains are better than 3, even if these 3 brains are the sexiest brains here. Hashtag just saying.
Thanks.
Thanks for always appreciating my intellects app. I'm sure we can all get together and come up with a few good candidates. Aquagem, come find us when you're ready. I think Rap and I are going to continue house planning. Rap, we should cover all the walls with fairy lights. Oh no. I'll gladly let them take care of all our decorating. One less thing on my plate, assuming I can actually find us a place. I'm happy they're at least on board with the idea. Now I just need to find everyone else and get them on the same page. All right, Loxley, maybe he has like underground connections. I spot Loxley by his beloved crane game, although he's just sort of leaning against it, lost in thought. I'm gonna make him like me and maybe break his heart. And from the nod he offers me long before I finish approaching, well, I think he knows what's coming.
Well met.
Good morning, Aquagem. More or less. Indeed. Okay, I am going to have to come right out and ask, or are you going to offer me some answers without being poked and prodded? You told me if I wanted to know what the hell happened at the end of Hamza's tournament that you'd tell me. Indeed I did. My recommendation is that still that you try to put the incident out of your mind. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really. Loxley, an arcade game wormed its way into my brain and made me hallucinate. My hand is still sore from touching that joystick, even. Lingering pain. That is worrying. Have you felt any headaches, or perhaps missing time, holes in your memory? Jesus, Loxley. See, when you ask questions like that, it only makes me want to ask more questions, not fewer. It's time to level with me. What is Polybius, and why are you looking for it? With a sigh, he gives up and drops his voice to be a bit quieter, just in case anyone is eavesdropping. You're correct, of course. You deserve to know what you encountered.
Uncertainty
Are you
abounds.
certain you don't want to back away from this? Focus on your championship ambitions, on supporting your friends and all that. If you're in trouble, supporting my friends means knowing more. You're my friend. Yes. Loxley, you're misunderstanding me. I'm not Miss FOD2 with no other concerns in life. I am concerned about my friends, including you. And if that was what I think it was, some kind of government agent, I think you're tangled up in more than an arcade justice crimes. This is serious. So help me help you. Help me understand, okay? My apologies. I do value our friendship in truth, and it pains me to be unable to share every single detail, but I'll share what I can.
What do you know of Polybius?
Polybius, that's how you say it. That it doesn't exist, supposedly? I did some research online immediately after getting home that night. It's a creepypasta, nothing more than a tall tale of arcade legend. Some kid had a seizure while playing Tempest, and the story blew up into this ridiculous tale of a brain-controlling CIA arcade experiment.
A perfect cover, yes? Much like stories of UFOs planted to hide the true yet mundane purpose of Area 51, to test captured Soviet spy planes. I'm afraid Polybius is quite real. The myth was purposefully spread to hide the truth. As near as we can tell, the game uses a biofeedback joystick to connect to the player's mind, analyzing synapses, downloading data, creating a reasonable approximation of the player's personality and memories. A digital ghost stored within the machine. It lures in its prey using hypnotic patterns, likely remnants of some MK Ultra research, and...
I'm sorry, did I accidentally join the X-Files when I wasn't looking? MK Ultra? Seriously?
Seriously, you said you wanted to know the truth. This is the truth. It would be easier to doubt me and dismiss it all as a farce. And in fact, I wouldn't be adverse to you doing so.
Fine, continue. Very well. Polybius uses the biofeedback link to connect to the player's mind. Hang on, I've seen FOD2 players use biofeedback joysticks. Technology derived from Polybius, yes, but without the malicious core that drives Polybius. It is an interface, harmless. Jinx uses one, for instance. It's easier on her wrists, but she's never lost her mind to an arcade game. Weird and noted for future reference. Continue. Polybius is designed to grind into one's existing anxieties and fears, leveraging them to break down your willpower. And once it's shattered all hope, wearing down your psyche, your mind belongs to the machine, and you no longer care to resist. Well, that's pleasant. I regret you had to be exposed to that sort of torment, no matter how briefly. Beyond that, I'm afraid there's little solid information I can offer, only urban legends and conspiracy theories. The company that made the game, Sinislosian. How do you pronounce that, anyways? Honestly, no idea. I just use whatever you prefer. It matters not. The company went bankrupt in 1990. Beep. They obviously made the game for some such secret organization, but we know little beyond that. I've been searching for an intact Polybius machine for years. I tried to sneak in to retrieve the one from Hamza's warehouse, but I was busy playing it, and by the time you got me out of there, someone else had it, that creepy woman in black.
A bit concerning.
We're not the only ones seeking Polybius, needless to say, and that's where the true danger lies, in crossing paths with them. I can only hope they haven't noticed your involvement. If I take risks for my friends, well, that's my business, but I didn't want to bring you any harm. With that, he exhales a deep sigh as he finally gets this off his chest. And that's the truth of the matter.
I offer my
Can you forgive me for holding back? It was a noble attempt to shield you from such nightmares, but a failure. I'll admit to that, and apologize deeply. Not sure how much of this I believe, honestly, but from his voice I can tell he believes every word of it, including his sincere apology. Will it interfere with Exemplar? I don't know, Loxley. You've dumped a lot on me, granted. I did ask you to do so, but I'm just not sure how to feel about it all. I mean, are we even friends? Are you just following Exemplar around in hopes of scoring a Polybius machine? Absolutely not. I've pledged my blade to your quest, Aquagem. You need not doubt that. And even if you cannot trust me, trust that I take matters of honor very seriously, and I am honor-bound to support you. Okay, at least I can trust in your dedication to the team. I'll have to accept that for now.
Excellent!
I'm glad we could, but you haven't really answered my question yet, have you? Pardon? I asked you, what is Polybius, and why are you looking for it? You answered what, not why. But I have a pretty strong suspicion as to why you want Polybius so badly. It's because Iris was made using Polybius code, isn't it? How would I know that? It wasn't hard to deduce now that I know the facts. Back when I first met Grace, she talked about how she made Iris. We'd inherited a pile of half-finished projects and ancient code from various dead companies. Funware, Dynamic Systems, Retrowave, Sinislosin. It was my idea to put all the pieces together into a single package, a virtual assistant with a winning personality. Meaning Iris is part Polybius, the dangerous part. Isn't that right, Iris?
But I'm not like that evil program. Not at all. I just want to help people. I'm not going to, eat anyone's soul.
Ooh. Oh, don't be mean to Iris. Praise Iris, praise Iris. Your rogue intelligence based on an evil arcade game. You see why I'd worry, right? Iris, relax. You're clearly a good person. Whatever Polybius was, that's not who you are now. In our time together, you've proven you have a kind heart. You're not all cold code and overheating circuits. Whatever Grace did to make you, it seems to have overridden any nastiness baked into Polybius. I'm not worried.
Exactly. We're doing our best to resist any latent issues left behind by Polybius. In fact, we're working to remove its code from our system.
Really? How?
Well, we haven't figured that part out yet, but we're dedicated to kindness and understanding. And won't stop until we figure out how to get rid of it.
Interesting.
Don't
Some
worry,
lore drop.
I'll be the best friend a virtual assistant can be.
Meanwhile, Loxley watches me chat with my phone, realizing I'm clearly a bit more in the know than he realized.
I see. You're a clever one indeed.
I sure am. You're the one who runs her new pirate servers, aren't you? Seeing as you and Iris both are hoping to find Polybius's code.
Oh man,
Well-
I've got him pegged.
Yes. My other friends, a group calling themselves the Ghost Monsters,
Is that
are
familiar?
a network of underground hackers. We run the Iris Cloud servers. When Cooper Technologies abandoned Iris, Grace leaked the code. We honored prior debts to her allies and gave Iris new life. And now, it is my sworn duty to both protect Grace, the mother of Iris, and obtain an original Polybius machine.
Okay, that explains why you're so fixated on Grace. Don't think I haven't noticed.
I will protect those that Iris holds dear, and I will find the
love
source
this
of the
little fanny
darkness
pack.
in Iris's heart, so that Iris may use it to heal herself.
It's pretty noble. Curious, I glanced down at my phone screen. Iris, did you know about Loxley's true identity before now? Her digital form fidgets a bit. No, it seems that learning this just now unlocked some dormant memory files from a folder labeled Need to Know Basis. When I started working with you, Aquagem, I was a default Iris with default memories, a basic set which would suffice for just about any client. Loxley's involvement in the search for Polybius, our desire to heal ourselves using that original code, that's not something most clients would need to know about. But if it helps, I trust him, and I trust you. So you weren't lying to me? No, the memories were locked to keep me safe, me and you. Both of them look a bit ashamed about all this, even if their reasons may be justifiable. It's clearly not sat well with them. It seems that safety's gone right out of the window, hasn't it? Assuming it was a good idea to begin with. Well, there you have it, the whole of my purpose. I wanted to protect you from this. I beg you, do not tell Grace. Don't involve her in our troubles. Why? Don't you think she deserves to know? We owe her that much. And risk tangling her up in this web of intrigue? No, she deserves a peaceful life without the travails I endure, as do you, for that matter. Besides, if the others seeking Polybius take too much notice of Grace, others like the woman in black... No, I would never forgive myself for failing Grace. But in the last game, wasn't the woman in black also one of, Graham... No, what was his name? Graham? Grace's brother. I'm confused. I won't make demands for your silence, of course. I've not learned such right, but please consider my warning. You've given me plenty to think about, but you've also said you're still loyal to us, that we're still your friends. And I swear by that, whatever else I may be, I am a member of Exemplar. I am with you all to the end of the end. Well, so much for an easy life. Not only is there a murderous arcade game out there, but Loxley is part of the underground rebel movement supporting Iris, and now I'm stuck with that secret knowledge. But I'm the one who came to him. I'm the one who asked for the truth. If I wanted to stay comfortably in the dark, I wouldn't have done that, would I? Sensing I've probably pushed his boundaries a bit much, I decide to table this for now. This is a lot to take in, and no need to rake Loxley over the coals yet. Besides, I still need to ask you about the house. The what? I'm trying to arrange a team house so we can focus on our training. Would you be interested? Or do your creepy Polybius duties prevent that? Ah, I see.
Ah, a fine adventure.
You need but ask, Aquagem. It's a wondrous idea, and I'd absolutely be interested in moving to support Exemplar. Or are his motivations to help the team just to stay near Grace? Regardless, I'll listen to what Loxley has to offer. Okay, any ideas where I can rent a team house? Afraid my tracking talents are limited to legendary Lost Arcade games. Real estate is beyond my purview. Darn it, I was hoping you would have some underground connections. Drat, okay. Well, I'll keep you updated then.
You have my thanks.
My thanks to you for your work on the matter, though. Don't thank me yet. I haven't found anything. Is that all you wish to discuss with me? Or is there something else? I've had my fill of conspiracy for one day. I'll let you back to your crane game. Indeed. Until next time. Aw, man. As I leave Loxley, I'm left with more questions than answers. He seems absolute in his desire to help us, no matter what weirdness he's involved in. He'll be here for Exemplar, presumably. Nah, I trust him. He's good. He's good. But damn, does my hand still ache every time I remember that nightmare vision of myself inside Polybius. Time to put this out of my mind and keep looking for my teammates. Ooh, this isn't over. That game has a bit of me. I guess we go talk to... Do we catch up on game industry news? Or look around for Domino? Let's look around for Domino. We haven't talked to him since the big fight. Okay, no sign of Jinx and Grace yet, but I know Domino's around because that's his ratty old backpack tucked away in a dark corner of the laundromat. Where? I don't even see it. I keep suggesting he stash it somewhere secure, maybe uses Jinx's apartment as a rest stop like Grace does, but, well, I don't actually own anything worth stealing is how he phrased it, I believe. That's how I feel. Whenever my husband's like, did you lock the van? I'm like, they could have it if they really want it. Like, there's nothing in this house. My point is that he has to be lurking around here somewhere. Where does Domino normally hang out? Oh, right. Loxley mentioned to me that when he gets depressed, he can usually be found, let's see. Yep, near the dumpsters in the alley next to Good Clean Fun. Although from his jolly old smile, he doesn't seem upset. Hey, if anybody's listening, can you guys tell me if my mic is clicking at all? It kept doing it for whenever I played Spiritfarer. But it seems to be the only game it was doing it with, and I'm hoping that's the case. So please let me know if you guys hear any sort of clipping or clicking. Because if so, then I need to fix some things. Although from his jolly old smile, he doesn't seem upset. Domino? Everything cool, or...
Ooh, nice.
Oh my god, is he dumpster diving? I mean, look at it. Someone threw out a perfectly good toaster. I bet it's probably just some minor wiring problems. I could fix that. Oh my god, my brother does this. And this office chair, yeah, the upholstery's all worn out and it's missing an armrest, but it's still got the seaty part. It's still good.
Color me pleasantly surprised.
Man, it's amazing what things people just throw out in the garbage. So, a busted toaster and a broken chair are not garbage? When you live in poverty like I do, they're priceless treasures. Like half my furniture is from dumpster diving. I can't wait to get home and toast the ever-loving... the ever-loving beep out of some bread with this thing. Once I rewire it, I mean. I could have bought you one. I'm not sure. Slow down, Domino. Maybe it's easily fixed, but it could have been sitting in the trash for days, probably soaked in some nasty stuff. You may want to disassemble it completely and sterilize the parts before you jam bread in that thing, okay? Good point, good point. You're just filled with good points, aren't you, Aquagem? Last thing I need right now is to be sick again and unable to go to work. They dock my pay for that. Ah, the joys of minimum wage. Hey, we're a pro team now, right? We have enough money that you could play FOD2 full-time on a team salary. Crimson Tiger's ready and willing to drown us in money. How about you switch approaches and game full-time? I've been considering it.
What if...
It's a bit of a puzzle, isn't it? Taking the money means believing in this dream of yours to be world champs, believing this can be my future. But the pragmatic side of me is screaming to not rely on that for my survival. It all could come crashing down. Okay, but if you're working a shitty minimum wage job right now, you can always go and get another shitty minimum wage job. That was my belief anyways. Not gonna let that happen. I'm locked in on this course. I'm gonna make it a reality. What's more, I'm looking into getting us a team house.
Whoa, whoa.
Haha, impressed? Yes, for serious. Think about it. No more dumpster diving, no more terrible jobs, just doing the things you love. Wouldn't it be fun to give this world the middle finger by providing you play video games for a living? I don't know if this is going to be the right approach. I don't know if that is either, though. Let's do this. No more rooting in the trash for chairs. No more loading 16 tons in the coal mine. Just devoting yourself to what you love. Can I go back? Oh, that just gives me my... Will it fall apart? Not if I have anything to say about it. Join us in our new team house and we'll make our own future. You're really into this dramatic speech gimmick, aren't you? But I'll admit, I like it. I really like the sound of it. I'm not married to the idea of yoinking my own bootstraps.
Not the worst idea.
Okay, I'm on board. Let's ride this rocket ship into the sky. And if it craters, at least it'll crater on the moon, right? Besides, my current apartment is like 27% cockroach by volume. Hey, burn all your stuff before you move in, please. Thank you. That'd be great. I'd be more than happy to move the hell out of there. So where's this new happy home we're all going to occupy? Well, about that. You don't actually have one in mind yet, do you? I'm working on it with Iris, but I'm open to suggestions if you know any real estate opportunities. In this cities? No. Well, if you ever get this dream off the ground, I'll be ready and waiting. Till then, I think I'd best be on toaster repair duty. Later. With that, he tucks the busted appliance under one arm and heads back into the laundromat. Well, he's on board with the idea of a team house at least, but I'm still at square one for options. Maybe Grace, through her family, has something? Hang on, I spy with my little eye Jinx and Grace just outside and on their way in. Good, now we can have a full team meeting and settle this homesteading business. Team meeting. Let's see, I've told Zapper, Rhapsody, Domino, and Loxley about the team house plan. That's everybody except Jinx and Grace, who are just now arriving on the scene. Once I've got them all in agreement and Iris finds a home, we'll be ready to go.
Hello.
Ah, there's Grace. Sorry we're late for team practice, but there's this wonderful new coffee shop uptown I love, and I just had to get Jinx a peppermint mocha. It was okay. It was okay? I thought you loved it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I did love it. I just said so. Things being okay is okay. Yep, Jinx, master of flat understatement. So, what's up? What are the team ups for today's practice sessions? Shame we can't fit our brand new FOD2 machine in here just yet. It'd be nice to have all those joysticks going at once. Actually, I think I've got a solution to that particular problem. I've got my Iris looking for team houses, a way for all of us to live under the same roof and really focus our efforts. I think Jinx is going to be the one who needs to, like... If we all move in together, I think we could really push Exemplar to new heights, and everybody else is already on board. So, what do you say? Sounds good? Ooh, Grace. Is that a good silence or a bad silence?
No,
Oh, Jinx
not
is...
interested.
Woo, full no from
Do you have
Jinx.
any idea how hard it was to set up my apartment for proper disability access? Bathroom alone costs a fortune. Dislodging me from my lodgings is... No, not interested, no.
And I've got... I can't just move out of my home. Sorry. I don't, I'm sorry. I can't. It's not really that it's a terrible idea, but I just can't. And...
Grace, it's okay. Don't have to apologize or justify yourself. Besides, good, clean fun is our home. Not leaving our arcade. It's our arcade. And not interested in sitting around some bungalow grinding FOD2 in the dark.
Hey, we'd have proper lighting. And it's... No, I mean, I was planning to find a place near GCF so we could keep coming here.
Don't care. I'm out. Grace is out. If we're not practicing today, I'm going home. Later.
Whoa, Jinx! Without leaving me any chance to object, Jinx storms off to the elevator in the laundromat area and heads up to her place.
I'm sorry. I can't. I can't right now.
And being extremely eager to not continue this confrontation, Grace turns and leaves, fortunately headed to the pizzeria rather than exiting the building entirely. Okay, so this is a setback.
Inevitability.
And again, the universe never fails to disappoint. I had suspected Grace may be reluctant, but that was an unusually strong reaction. Well, Coach, what's your plan for fixing this one? For both of them, we can make this work. Maybe we should give up and just live in the pizzeria. What's the big deal? I'm sure we could overcome any issues. There has to be something more to this reluctant... See, that's my... Something more is going on here, I suspect. You two know them better than I do. What's happening? Why did they react so badly? Jinx, well, she said why she doesn't like it, but that's just mechanics and hard work. There's definitely more going on, even if it's not my place to say. As for Grace, not sure. I don't know her as well as you suspect. But I do, and I fear her living situation isn't quite a simple affair. I suggest you talk it over with them, one-on-one. Grace does not deal well with group peer pressure, notably. Okay. Loxley's right, and whoever you don't choose, I can chat with the other one. Keep things low-key and friendly. I'm sure we can work this out. I think it needs to be Grace.
This is messy.
I'm kind of miserably bad at touchy-feely. I'll stay out of this one. Let you fine folks do your thing.
Sure.
No worries, Zap. Leave it to me. So, Aqua Gem, who do you want to talk with? I'm in pretty good with Grace, I think.
I think I should talk to Grace. Or should I? I think it's Grace. Solid plan. Good luck. All right, pizzeria to Grace. Let's see. We can figure this out. It's got to be a family thing, right? Crossing through the laundromat area, I reach the restaurant and spot Grace fidgeting in a corner booth, her usual corner booth, away from any hustle and bustle. Obviously, she's troubled by something, so I should play this carefully and with kindness. I can do that. I approach calmly and considerately. Grace? Oh, hi. Do you want to talk? I can come back later if you don't. Entirely up to you. No pressure. She sighs, trying to release some tension before continuing. I should probably explain why I'm so nervous about this, shouldn't I? Like I said, only if you want to. No, I want to. It's unfair of me to just mumble a negative and run for the darkest corner to hide. Have a seat. I slide into the booth in the seat across from her. I am not objecting to the idea.
Ooh.
Actually,
I like it.
Really like the idea. I think it'd be a lot of fun living with everyone and enjoying games together. I'd be really wonderful. I could share my game collection. We could stay up late eating ice cream and doing each other's hair and... Oh, okay, maybe not that last part, but you get the idea, right? I want to eat s'mores and gossip and play mystery date. Yeah, I follow you. We're looking at long stretches of time together. Perfect for friendship, bonding, training, whatever we want to do. Exactly. It's perfect. Just when I need to really take our ambitions to the next level and have a great time. So if you're so in love with the idea, why did you panic and run away at the thought of it? Almost immediately, her outburst of joy dampens down some.
I'm not sure I can just leave my home. Thing is, I live at my family's estate. I grew up there. I've never lived anywhere else.
Okay.
And even though I'm an adult, capable of making my own decisions, I don't know. I don't feel like I can just pull up stakes and leave my family like that.
Ah, you're supporting them? They need you?
Kind of the opposite. I'm the youngest in the family. All my brothers and sisters are business moguls, technology experts, success stories. And here I am, the little girl who plays video games. They think of me as aimless, tinkering with the children's game nobody will ever want to play. They're not happy with my decisions.
I'm hearing perfectly good reasons to leave, not to stay.
How do you think they'll react if I say, Mom and Dad, I want to move into an overcrowded house with a bunch of unemployed 20-somethings and play games all day long? I don't think they'd let me leave. They'd see it as more foolishness, on top of the foolishness I'm already involved in.
Girl, Grace, live your life. Come on.
If I leave, it's going to be a fight. They'll yell. They'll tell me I'm throwing my life away. It's going to be a huge, big, loud, angry
confrontation.
Mess. I just can't face that. It terrifies me. I can't. So I probably shouldn't. I shouldn't join you at the team house. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Grace, you're not alone in this. We're all here standing behind you. And if you need, like, a tag team partner, I'm here for you. Wouldn't it help to have someone by your side when you confront your parents over this? No. An outsider to the family would probably just make it worse. But you're right, you're all standing with me. Jinx has been very supportive of my independence. I know she'd want me to break away from the family too. I need to envision that strength. Think of how you and the others would rise to the occasion. Take my cues from your strength. I'll figure something out. I will figure out a way to make this work.
Okay.
I want to join you all. I want to live with my friends. Yes, I'll do it. I'll join the team house. Great! 3 cheers for Exemplar and our new home. Hip hip hooray! So, where are we going to be living exactly? I haven't decided yet. Honestly, I've had Iris looking for places to stay for days and no luck finding the perfect place.
And now, with Jinx flat out refusing to join us, well...
Oh.
Oh, I know what's going on there. She's uncomfortable making us adapt a new home to her disability. It costs to renovate a place for her. We have the money. It's why I got us a sponsor. It's more money than you'd think, Aquagem, even with sponsor money. But why pay for something when you already have something that works perfectly? Huh? What do you mean, Grace? Why don't we get the apartment right next to Jinx's and merge the two into a pseudo house? That way she doesn't have to move, just take on some roomies. Yeah, and we'll be right above the arcade. Can we just do that? Are there vacancies above Good Clean Fun? Wait, why didn't my Iris find them for me already? Oh, Jinx's sibling owns the building and usually only rents to low-income or elderly locals. But if we talk it over with them, explain our situation, well, that would solve a lot of problems, right? I knew Grace would have the solution. I mean, if you want to find something elsewhere, I'm sure we could. No, perfect. It's perfect. Wow, that's better than anything I could have hoped for. The renewed burst of hope and optimism sweeps us both up, awash in smiles. In other words, still probably not the best time to ask her about the whole Polybius Iris connection. No need to torpedo this good mood. I'll have to wait. I still need to talk this over with Jinx, convince her to let us into her life as a compromise in return for not needing to move. And arrange meetings and make phone calls and confront my parents. But I'm sure it'll all be fine. And we can keep playing at Good Clean Fun. And the best part of all, we can still play at Good Clean Fun. It's just one elevator ride away. Exactly. Our home is our home in every sense of the word. I'm very resistant to change, I know, and this is probably not helping me totally break away from comfortable routine. But who cares? Our arcade. It's awesome.
Okay.
Okay, I'll head upstairs and talk it over with Jinx. We'll let you know when we've got a meeting arranged to try and rent the apartment.
Thank you so much.
I'm so glad you joined us. I'm so glad I can be your friend. Grace and I left the pizzeria with her departing to visit Jinx and me departing to join up with the rest of the crew. While we took turns destroying each other in FOD2, Jinx and Grace chatted. By the end of the day, both were on board with the idea. I could have sworn I even saw the hint of a smile on Jinx's face. A wave of relief washed over me, feeling like the hard part was over. Now we just had to make the proper arrangements. A small first step in the right direction. As the evening progressed, calls were placed, meetings were arranged, and surprisingly, Jinx's familial landlord agreed to meet with me the next day. All I needed to do was get through one good night's rest, and we'd be on our way to a team house. Oh no, I'm going to have some weird nightmare, aren't I? A certain victory in its own sense. A home. Our home. These feelings kept me nice and warm and snuggled in my bed as I drifted off to sleep. Oh no. The crown will be yours if you kneel and accept that the crown will be yours if you kneel and accept that the crown will be yours if you kneel and accept. Beep beep. Ugh. I jolt upright, nearly falling out of bed, but catching myself just in time. The sunlight peeking through the slats in my window blinds stunned me momentarily. It's morning already? Beep beep, Aquagem. Good morning, good morning. You have a 10 a.m. appointment with Jian Ye. I try to rub the sleep out of my eyes, but my left hand is all cramped up for some reason, which does little to help. Who? Jian who? Jinx's sibling, the landlord at the GCF building. Right. I got a shower, fell asleep in my clothes again. That's why I woke you up early, so you'll have plenty of time. Are you okay? You seem a bit unsettled. I'm fine, Iris. Everything is fine. Great. Now let's get moving. Exemplar needs a home. What's happening to me? I don't want to be infected with a computer virus. Little by little, I pull myself together, getting ready to face the day. And little by little, I forget the nightmare I've been having ever since that night at Hamza's tournament. It's gone by the time I hit the subway platform. Not good. I arrive at the designated meeting place, the Good Clean Fun Pizzeria, with only a minute or 3 to spare. Jinx is already here, waving me over from the corner booth. Grace usually favors, although Grace isn't here. It's almost time. I know. Sorry for almost being late. Is Grace joining us? Nah, high-stress business transaction scenarios aren't her thing. High stress? How much of a hard ass is your sibling anyway? I'll let you figure that out for yourself. No hints? No tips and tricks? Not my race to run. You're in the driver's seat. I'm just here for the free za while you squirm. Here, have one. Jean's paying. With a shrug, I reach over to the offered dish and fetch a slice of Veggie Lover's Ultimate Super Deluxe Extreme, a Ben and Matt specialty. What would that have on it? Everything. Vegan's not my deal. I gnaw my meat fresh off the bone, ideally, but Jean's super into healthy eating. And exercise. And yoga. So, someone who's incredibly centered and confident and strong and healthy and ready to tear me limb from limb in rental negotiation? You'll see. Well, I've come to kick ass myself, and I'm not going to be intimidated by Jean, no matter how high and mighty they carry themselves, and... and they're right behind me, aren't they? The stern-looking individual looming large behind me, having somehow silently snuck up, slides a business card across the table before sitting down. Jean, yay. Chinatown Investment Opportunities, LLC, as it says on the card. Look at that subtle off-white coloring, the tasteful thickness of it. Oh my god, it even has a watermark. A little American Psycho reference. Let's make this fast. There's 3 units on the 5th floor with water damage, and I'm directing work crews. I'm a hands-on real estate manager. I want to be up there supervising those efforts, not taking meetings all day. Yeah, right. They look me over from the drooping slice of veggie pizza to my nervous expression, evaluating me, much like Jinx tends to do, in fact. So, you're one of those gamers Jinx hangs out with? Yes, that's me. A gamer is what I am. I am she. And now you want to combine my little sister's apartment to the one next door to make a, how'd she put it, team house? Yes, that's the plan. All so she can play video games all day, allegedly getting paid for it. I have to say, Miss Gem, I have my doubts. They know my last name, they know my soul, I am doomed. You may not be aware of this, but my family owns this particular chunk of Chinatown. We've owned it for generations. I'm the one who ultimately owns Good Clean Fun. Ben and Matt operate it so I can focus on other affairs. I own the apartments. I own the corner bodega. I'm trying to preserve the character of Chinatown, Miss Gem, in the face of pressures from far larger developers than I. I don't have time to be distracted by wild goose chases and esports dreams. So, what exactly can you possibly say to convince me I shouldn't have you thrown out of my building? Okay, be convincing. Quick save. Beep beep, this is an intense identity situation. You can only pick a response that matches your top 2 personality traits. Oh no! Your sister and I share a common dream to play games together with all our friends. It's good business to get on board with an esports team on the rise. I think this is the one. This is absolutely the one. Right now, we're a team on the rise. I forget how to pronounce this. Yay. Our efforts are just getting off the ground, but one day we'll be successful and famous. You could say you were there from the beginning, supporting us. We'd be partners. We can promote your business while you provide a platform for our growth. It makes good sense from a fiscal perspective, yes? John's impassive expression does not change in the slightest. So if you're interested in a partnership, not that we'd be equal partners, I mean apples and oranges really, but that is to say, oh man, I fell apart. John raises one hand to stop me. Miss Gem, I have only one thing to say to your so very generous offer. Of course I'd be happy to rent to you and your friends, you silly goose. Jinx just won't stop talking about how super cool you and your friends are. You make her happy, and well, anything that makes my dear sister happy makes me happy too. Oh my god. I'd actually decided to rent the apartment to you before I even sat down. I just wanted to see you squirm a bit first. It was adorable.
Nice.
Should have seen the expression on your face, Aqua Gem. I blink once, then twice. My face frozen. Aqua Gem? Excuse me a moment. Restarting my heart. I repeatedly smack a fist against my chest to resume normal cardiac operations. So we're good? You'll rent the place next to Jinx's apartment to Exemplar? Crimson Tiger is willing to pay the deposit if that's an issue. Absolutely, I'll rent it to you. I like you. I like your friends. But I think we'll need to adjust our strategy a bit first. To make things easier on Jink, I'd like to suggest installing a connecting door and making the 2 units into one whole. That way everything's under one single renting contract. I'll need a month to arrange proper permits and the work crew, but all in all, I think we can do this. Oh, okay then, it's great, that's wonderful. Heck, I bet you're so happy with this that you'd be willing to rent us for free, haha! No. Okay. They slide out the booth, adjusting well-tailored clothes to make themselves proper and presentable once more. You'll be able to move in 30 days from now. Jinx mentioned you use an iris? Excellent. My iris will contact your iris and work out the logistics. A pleasure doing business with you, Miss Gem. Done and done.
Sorry about that.
It's just too much fun to let John play with you like a cat with a laser pointer. Oh, jinx. 1 month. We can have an arcade practice session until then. Everyone will need that time to arrange their own adult-type paperwork responsibilities anyway. And then Exemplar will have a new home. We did it. The months slid by quick enough. We'd gather for a few hours at GCF's arcade to train in and around various side jobs the team held, taking commuting time into account. Honestly, scheduling is a bit messy. I'm looking forward to using sponsor money to get as many team salaries going as we can to eliminate that problem. But today is the day. Moving day. Trucks pull up in front of the building now and then, offloading what meager few possessions we have to haul up to apartments 108 and 109. Or as they shall henceforth be known, Exemplar HQ. Headquarters sounds way cooler than Team House anyway. Probably best to stay out of the way and let the movers work. Just chill in the arcade for the afternoon. Let Jean wrangle the logistics. So, who do I want to hang out with while waiting for our headquarters to be made presentable? Well, look at my two faves together here. 100%.
I must protest.
Which is why they should have done nothing. Now they're de facto approving of evil itself.
Are you kidding me?
What else did you expect them to do? Hold hands and sing Kumbaya? Wrong place, wrong time for that sort of thing. Okay, apparently I'm walking into a heated debate. May need to step in here if Zapper starts getting abusive. She's learning self-control, but I promised her I'd intervene if anything goes wrong. Fortunately, my arrival draws her attention. Hey, Aquagem. Loxley's being an overly optimistic dreamer again.
This is messy.
Loxley, my dude, I get that in a perfect world everything would be super cool and he could say anything he wants, but this ain't that. Nor will it be unless those with power are willing to step up and embrace empathy rather than avarice. Okay, may as well hurl myself directly into oblivion and ask, what are you two arguing about? It's less of an argument and more of a clash of perspective, mine being sensible and his being idealistic. I'm perfectly fine with being called idealistic. Back up a bit and start again. I just got here. Fine. Loxley, you first. Yesterday, an esports competitor was being interviewed after a major tournament win, and his victory speech, he declared, "Free beep revolution now." And the game's publisher promptly banned him from play for 6 months and fired the person interviewing him for allowing it. Which sucks. I'm not arguing it doesn't suck. It's an all-around pile of suck. But the ban came down because the gaming event is the wrong place for politics. It's like expecting nuance on Facewall, and the guy signed a contract agreeing to that. The contract wording was intentionally vague, and I doubt the company would punish him if he said the USA rules, which, might I add, is also a political statement.
I disagree, my
No,
friend.
this is clearly fear of reprisal from the government of Beep, which is simultaneously a huge gaming market and a despotic regime. Just talking about Beep negatively is a good way to get punished, with corporations climbing into bed with them on a daily basis. Loxley's right about that. I wouldn't want to mention Beep specifically by name just to be on the safe side.
Nah.
This isn't about Beep, it's about games, and keeping the focus on games, not politics. Zapper. Come on, we know better than this. All discourse is political, my friend. Games are art, and therefore political. Loxley gets it. Sorry, Zapper. Not this again. Look, I'm not sitting here with beeping, beeps, beep, okay? I don't like what they've been doing any more than you do. And hell, that publisher is run by abusive, patriarchal beep shit sticks. I'm not playing cheerleader for anyone here. But expecting a video game company to do anything other than get out of the way of that oncoming freight train is absurd. It's not their place to start an international incident. And when I sit down and play a game, I just want to play a game, you know? I don't play those games that are thinly veiled military recruitment campaigns either. I want game storefronts to yank obvious propaganda games. I want racist trolls out of the community. Keep things welcoming for everyone by keeping politics out. That's not how that works. And who decides what's political and what isn't? That's the rub. I feel someone needs to stand up, or this is just going to happen again and again, and as a member of the gaming community, I'd like it to be us. It's also important for those of us who have platforms of privilege from which to speak that we use them boldly against the evils of the world. But we've both ranted enough, haven't we? Considering Aquagem is our acting manager, Cat Wrangler, I'm curious how she would interpret the situation. Oh no, I'm gonna have to choose between my faves. Oh no. Just in case I feel like, oh, I don't know, making scary political statements after Exemplar wins the Pro Tour. Holy beep, people, you're dumping this on me now? No worries, I support my friends. I'll respect your wishes on this matter regardless of what they are, and have my loyalty. That will always come first. Yeah, let's not back Aquagem into a corner on this one. I'm cool with whatever you decide too. So, do you think it's reasonable to disallow politics at a gaming event, or is it reprehensible to silence them? It's reprehensible. People should take a stand for what they believe in without fear of punishment. It's reasonable and reprehensible. Can't imagine it going down any other way, but we don't have to approve of the results. This is like, there's no ethical consumption under capitalism. Why does there have to be two sides? I personally, I'm definitely more for this. Let's call this what it is, okay? A game company is terrified of losing money and beep and willing to silence someone to avoid that fate. It's not about neutrality, it's about that bottom line, and a company has no right to punish someone over their speech like that. If they're not willing to stand up for their own players, maybe they don't deserve to have a player community. And if the only vote we get under capitalism is voting with our dollars, well, I hope there's a mass voting and they feel it in the pocketbook. Yeah. Thank you for seeing past the company's rhetoric to what it is truly about. I think you're both putting way too much meaning into this, but whatevs. It's not like I'm waving Beep's flag around and cheering them on. Screw them. Just not going to say that at a Pro Tour event. Which is perfectly understandable, Zapper, as long as you respect my right to do so. As long as we don't get our whole team banned from the play, you do you. Living with y'all is going to be interesting at least, especially with Loxley and I under one roof. They're my two favorites and they totally disagree on things. I promise not to start any fights though. Team cohesion above all else. Glad I'm specifically bunking with Rhapsody though. Likewise, I promise to remain cordial and not allow differing viewpoints to tear Exemplar apart. It wouldn't be fair to Aquagem or anyone else. So 3 chairs for Exemplar HQ. Long may it stand. Hip hip hooray. Smiles and good cheer all around. But also a bit of a reminder that I'm in charge of keeping some very, very different people all focused on the same goal. More responsibility than I asked for, more than I wanted, but I can do this for the sake of all my friends. Okay, anybody else I should talk to before moving in? Maybe Matt and Ben and then Rhapsody. Everybody's favorite pizza slinging couple flag me down as I enter the pizzeria, ready to serve up my favorite triangular food.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, they're so cute. Look at you putting together a home sweet home for all your friends. Emphasis on sweet. A sweet gesture from a sweetie pie. It's not that sweet. It's just what pro teams do when it's time to get serious. Oh, Alistair's just started playing. Right. Keep telling yourself it's all cool and professional. Business, ambition, management, macroeconomics. And alongside with all the money matters, you'll be living with your friends. Can't think of a better arrangement.
Good.
Why, Ben's my best friend in this whole world, and I live with him. It's true, both the friendship and the homeowner status. Well, we rent, technically. Speaking of renting, John mentioned they hired you to run this place, but I thought you two owned Good Clean Fun. Co-ownership. We manage the nitty-gritty, they manage the bigger picture. We're hired guns, here to support Chinatown as best we can. John's an old friend, back from when I was taking night classes in company management. Ben and I know a thing or two about running hybrid businesses, so when John mentioned a need for a multi-purpose community center to provide basic services, well, we suggested this enterprise, food, fun, and laundry. This is one of the things we originally were offered to invest in, and we didn't go with this one, I don't think. Well, it all worked out. People are always coming in and out. It's a nice communal place, even if the smells sometimes cross-contaminate. That is it, Aquagem, and you yourself will be having a communal area now for you and your friends. Too true. You in your new home, surrounded by those closest to you, living in close quarters, elbow to elbow, nice and cozy, privately. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, right?
Ha!
Never know what might happen in that sort of environment, eh? Are you insinuating something?
Insinuating? No. Yes.
What Matt is trying to say, I believe, is that there's a good chance romantic antics could break out.
Romantic antics? Oh,
Not
no.
that we're suggesting you had uncouth motives in assembling this arrangement, just that, well, things happen, you know?
This is true. Well, I mean, who knows? It's not something I'm actively on the hunt for, but if something happens, it happens. First and foremost, I just wanted to get my friends together.
Exactly. And a good friendship is the first step towards romance.
Yeah, but
Trust
how
me,
am I going to
before I
date
met Ben,
everyone
I
under
tried
the same
diving
house?
straight into romance with total strangers, dating websites and the like. Results were mixed at best, and then I realized the love of my life was right under my nose.
Aww.
Literally. He sat one row down from me in economics class.
We're not saying you have to flirt it up with a friend, but it might be a good place to start.
Yeah.
Look, you're in a great situation for that now. You're far more likely to find someone if you already know you can live with them and not murder them in their sleep.
True. That does stand to reason, I guess.
Heck, all the classic romances didn't launch immediately into the lovey-dovey. Consider the great works of romantic literature. Sam and Diane.
Monica and Chandler.
Niles and Daphne.
Mulder and Scully. Ooh, also Jerry and George.
Jerry and George.
Not sure about that last one, Matt.
Oh, Seinfeld.
You have your canon and I have mine, Ben.
Admittedly, we strictly interpret the universe of human relationships through the lens of 90s television sitcoms.
Wait, The X-Files was a sitcom?
The show certainly got laughable as time went on.
Wow. Okay, I get it. I've watched plenty of shows, sitcoms or otherwise, to know what I want in terms of love. But why the old birds and the bees prep talk from you two specifically?
Well, is there anyone you've got your eye on? Not committing to anything, no, but call me curious. Who tickles your fancy?
Oh, I see. You're just trying to get me to spill the tea. Bingo. Ben and Matt sheepishly grin. I guess it makes sense. They've been watching all of us interact day in and day out. And if I had their vantage point, I'd be asking those questions in my head too. Fine, consider it spilt. No one. Still deciding lots of options? Which one are we going to tell them about? I'm definitely... Well, I just took Loxley's side. And he rescued me. Maybe I had a change of heart because he rescued me. Chivalry apparently isn't dead because Loxley's single-handedly keeping it alive. I admire that, you know? And it's not some cynical persona he wears to enchant people. It's a genuine aspirational goal for him, to be gallant and genteel. So, not exactly a LARP or scar, eh? I think there's more going on there. Actually, I know there's more going on there, given he seems to be tangled up in some conspiracy over Polybius. Right, something more. Well, may you build a grand castle of your very own, then. Thanks for the advice, you two. Happy to help. And here's your lunch. Literal food for thought. Yay. I pay for my delicious meal and settle into my favorite booth. You know it's my favorite because it's almost molded to my butt because of how often I sit here. And I could barely believe it. Soon, very soon, I'll be living with all my friends under one roof. I should be nervous, but I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, and I suspect for reasons beyond improving our FOD2 skills. I'd been living alone until now, content to be alone, or so I told myself. Tonight, all of that changes. My thoughts return to much more current ones as I polish off the rest of my pizza, and I'm ready to get back to things. Should we go talk to Rhapsody? Yeah, I think Rhapsody. Rhapsody's just hanging out in the laundry area upon first glance. But as I approach them, I see Rhapsody watching movers with an attentive eye, senses glued to the people moving our boxed goods. I had Iris check several moving companies for me, and these ones were to the best. No moving accidents in over a year. Are you worried they're going to throw your stuff around?
Nah.
Not exactly. I just wanted to ensure my belongings make it to the new home without any trouble. I have a lot of very important items in those boxes. I'd be heartbroken if something happened to them. And I really have nothing else I can do right now, right? Everything's packed up. Now that I think about it, actually, I guess I was a bit worried. You sensed it before I could. You're really getting in tune with all of us and our feelings, aren't you, Aqua Gem? It's what a good friend and manager and cat hoarder does. But no need to worry, Rhapsody. I'm not worried, so you shouldn't be. Just think of how grand this will be. All of us friends living together. Think of all the training and the laughs that'll be had. Everything from here out is going to be perfect. Ooh, don't say that. Mostly. What do you mean, mostly?
My work?
I do enjoy your very gung-ho attitude about everything. It makes me hopeful in turn. But oblivious optimism is not the smartest way to approach this. While most times will be just dandy, there will also certainly be issues. You need to be prepared for that. What if Zap and I have an argument over lack of peace and quiet in our room? What if Loxley and Domino can't agree on how cluttered they keep their space? What if Grace and Jinx start fighting over rent? How will you deal with those tumultuous episodes when they arise? Well, all adults will communicate. I've had a fighting ring installed just for this. It's not like I haven't thought about this. Of course, sometimes we won't all get along. This isn't some happy, idealistic bubble I'm living in. But I also know that we're all capable adults. On top of that, we're all friends. We know how to talk to each other. We just have to have an open floor from the start and be able to share our feelings with each other. Honesty and understanding and willingness to listen is the cocktail for success. If that's the drink you're serving, I'll gladly slurp up that mix. Thanks. Gross. Rhapsody takes a deep breath and a moment to mull over my words. They seem hesitant, but wanting to continue this conversation. I don't mean to overstep, Aquagem. I've lived firsthand with this experience, and sometimes it gets ugly. You mean when you lived with Team P2W? Rhapsody nods, a slight sadness to their smile. No matter how cheery and great it seems at first, there are things you can't possibly know about those who you're moving in with. We all have our secrets, and P2W certainly had theirs. I didn't realize how awful they all were until I lived with them. When I first joined, I merely thought their haughtiness was all an act. Most of us tend to inflate our personalities when we're in the spotlight, and I thought it was all for show. But as we know, it's not.
That's not a good look.
I saw them harass and abuse others in the community constantly. Winning is all that mattered to them, and they did everything and anything to do so. Sabotage and manipulation were always on the table with them, and no matter how hard I tried to ignore it, I had the means to win. I had the resources at my fingertips. I was surrounded by the best. I could have won, really won. But in the end, I just couldn't deal with it. Wait, I thought you said they kicked you out. They did. After I gave up emotionally, my skills and performance tanked. Their harassment turned to me, thinking it would inspire me to do better.
It was my fault.
It didn't, and eventually they officially removed me. I constantly think, what if? What if I had stayed? What if I had just done something? Would it have changed anything? Playing the what if game will get you nowhere, Rhapsody. You're smart enough to see that. Yeah, that's true. You could have 1,000 what if scenarios running in your head, but honestly, do you think that if you had stayed in that house that you'd be here now with Exemplar? Maybe. I think as much as you'd wish that, deep in your heart, you know you wouldn't be the same. That kind of attitude warps people. I know because my friend Hunter joined P2W and I can see them slowly changing. I don't even think they see it. So if you had stayed with P2W, you wouldn't be the great friend I know now.
I see your point.
Yeah, you're right. That makes a lot of sense. More sense than I'd like to admit. Regardless, I'm done dwelling on the past for now. I have new things to focus my energy on. I need to elevate my skills in FOD2. It's not just about your performance. The joys of FOD2 is that you always have a partner. Doubles, yes, that's true. It's been singles all my life. I've never tried to achieve greatness in a doubles team.
What if we
This new
switch it
game
up?
brings new challenges. Maybe if I can't do it alone, I can reach success with a friend. You're not alone, Rhapsody. Our success is your success. We'll all work together to win. And I promise we won't be a reflection of your experience at P2W's team house. That's a relief. I'm glad to not have that stress. Yeah, that's the spirit. You won't need to escape from us. Unless we all turn into zombies, then you should run. Definitely run. I'd like to keep my brain, yes. Thanks for talking to me about all this. I think we're going to have a great time living together. I think so too. Rhapsody's eyes dart away from me and return to the movers. Ooh, that's my casting equipment in that box, Aquagem. I need to make sure this gets up to the apartment without any hitches. I nod in understanding as Rhapsody jumps up and helps the movers with the doors. Reflecting briefly on my conversation with Rhapsody, sure, there will be tough times ahead. I know all of us working together should be able to conquer anything before us. I trust in this team. Trust in us. Speaking of us, I should see what the rest of us are up to right now. Hang on, the sun's already gone down. Why the heck haven't we moved in yet? I'd say we're burning daylight, but we're fresh out. Beep beep, Aquagem, you have an incoming message from Jinx. Hey there, Xian's trying to get our arcade game working and running into problems. Any idea how to boot a custom arcade PC? Really mess up here right now. Huh, it's just a PC in a fancy wooden box. I thought arcade games were all specialized hardware. Retro games, yes. Modern ones tend to use off-the-shelf components. Want me to reply to her? Oh, wait, I've got another message for you, this time from Grace. I could use a hand moving my game collection. Can you take the subway to the 23rd Street station? Moving these boxes myself is proving difficult. I don't think I can leave either of them hanging. Rhapsody could easily get an FOD2 machine going. They're a computer-y type person like you, and I'm sure Loxley would be more than happy to carry some boxes for Grace. So who should I send where? I'll go help Grace move her game collection. Rhapsody will lend Jinx a hand. I'll go help Jinx set up her FOD2 machine. Loxley can... I feel like I haven't spent a lot of time with Jinx. And I feel like I should be up there with Jean. So Loxley can help, but... Iris, contact Loxley and give him Grace's location. I'd like us to get moved in ASAP, and if this arcade game's a stumbling block, I want to take care of it.
Good.
Sure thing, Aquagem. Grace and Loxley will be back by the time you're ready. With that settled, I head up the elevator to join Jean and Jinx's literal homemaking efforts. Oh no, what if I touch the arcade game and it like infects the arcade? Look at the steering wheel in Jinx's house! Oh my god, there's a cat tunnel! I love it! Oh, I love it! It's my first time seeing Jinx's apartment, also known as Half-Exemplar Headquarters. Huh, this place is actually quite nicely decorated, if a bit messy due to open boxes and packing material everywhere. Including the various components of one disassembled FOD arcade game. Aquagem, my savior, please help me make this weird game contraption work properly. I think I've got a handle on physical assembly. I'm a whiz with an Allen wrench, but the computer is another matter. True enough, the game's chunky old monitor is sitting on Jinx's coffee table with what looks like an industrial computer case tower next to it. No fancy pants, water, cooling, or sweet glass windows, just a metal box to jam PC components into. And it's showing a blue screen of death, a very familiar one. Wait, FOD2 runs on vaporware for work groups? I thought I was the only weirdo running that dinosaur of an operating system. Cheap as hell? Yeah, as long as it runs reliably in an arcade, they won't spend 1 penny more than they have to. So, you think you can work your magic on this thing? I'll finish getting the cabinet assembled while you tinker. With a shrug, I take out my USB keyboard and jack in to give it the old 3-fingered salute and reboot the box. I sit on her couch with the keys in my lap, going through the process of figuring out where the custom device drivers are stored, etc. Doesn't take up much of my mental timeshare, so I can chat while working.
Sorry about that.
Jean wanted to surprise you all with a completely finished team headquarters, but took longer than expected. It's cool. I'll have this running soon. Looks simple enough.
Good.
While you're doing that, I'll take this time to relax some. Big fan of relaxation time. Stress of getting this ready has worn on me. Full agreement here. Even though we're full-time professional gamers, being under one roof means we can mix up things a little without wasting time. There should be enough time in every day to chill out and get in some training. Might need a hard set schedule to avoid slacking off, but if we bank enough unstructured time, yeah, it'll work. Less worried about my own stress levels than Minx's, though. Who's Minx? Minx. Up. Oh, she's beautiful. Kitty! Molly, look, there's a kitty. I woke you up, I'm sorry. Oh, the cat cam's gone. And on cue, a furry blur leaps out of the shadows and stands neatly on Jinx's shoulder. With a smile, she scritches under the kitty's chin as it stares off into the distance. Minx, my cat. Usually super chill, even when I play metal albums, but a bit skittish all day, with Jean's crew of movers coming in and out. So I'm trying to be sure to pet Minx plenty, keep her nice and calm. Want to give it a go? Pet the cat. As a loyal citizen of the internet, I feel a burning need to pay tribute to that most memeable of animals, the cat. Her fur is silky to the touch, a matte black that shines ever so lightly when ruffled. Oh, so cute and fluffy. Although Minx barely responds to the petting, not even looking at me as I pet away dutifully. I glance aside, trying to see what the cat is staring at so intently. Why is the cat gazing directly through the fourth wall of your apartment? Dunno, just gets that way sometimes. The fourth wall, ha 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 ha. They say cats can see dead people. Yeah, cats are weird, but that's part of home life, yeah? Quirky pets. With a sigh, she glances around her largely empty apartment, at peace.
This is nice, isn't it? It's nice to just coexist, you know? Without a crisis, without the pressure of team training, without emotional heavy lifting. I know you're
Yeah.
all in on the pro tour, but we gotta take time to relax too. Read a book, play a different game, listen to music. I want to share that with all my friends. All of it. Living together, providing a cozy space where we can just be ourselves.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure at first. No. Opening up my life to others with the quietly uncomfortable bits on display. Sketchy. Risky. But more I thought about it. Yeah. Break the solitude by letting my friends in. Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Might be challenging. Might hit speed bumps. But worth it. Absolutely worth it. Gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah. Jinx sets Minx down, the cat dashing away in a blur into the intricate kitty habit trail set up around her apartment. God, I would love one of those. Almost done there. What? Oh, the game. Her heartfelt speech distracted me from the subject. A glance at the screen confirms the installation progress bar filled to the top. Yeah, it's good. Still need to patch up to the latest firmware, but it'll automatically do that over Wi-Fi after we put it together. Beep beep, Aquagem. May I make a suggestion? Huh? Curious, I pull out my phone to consult my virtual assistant. There's a fan-made patch for Fists of Discomfort 2 which can be hacked into the firmware update, which adds all sorts of functionality. Technically, it was made for cheating, but it unlocks all the characters right away, adds second monitor support to home units, and even includes all of Fists of Discomfort 1. Plus, using new code hooks, I can access it to track your statistics and analyze your techniques. Isn't that neat? A game mod? Using that won't get us banned, will it? We can't risk our personal VOD2 machine being blacklisted. Well, it's technically against the Digital Millennium Copyright Act due to the need to decrypt the BIOS, but as long as we don't use the cheat functions, it shouldn't be detected. I mean, unless you want to cheat.
Yeah, okay.
Huh, well, game's ours to do with as we please. I say we install the patch, why not? Generally, I stay within the rules. My wild days are long behind me, but the right to tinker and tweak things you own, that should go without saying, no matter the DMCA. Yeah, let's do it. Heck yeah. Hack the living hell out of the game. Iris, let's make this the ultimate VOD2 game experience. You got it, Aquagem. Exemplar will have the pinnacle of gaming perfection. Sweet. No sense having that giant monster of a game in our place if it's not cooler than the one downstairs. With that handled, I shut down the PC and wave Jean over. All sorted out. You can finish assembling the game. Super, thanks. That's the last step before we're ready to move everyone in. Should go track down Mince before everybody arrives. Don't want to risk that silly cat getting out while people are coming in and out of the door. Excuse. Jinx wanders off to locate her cat in the maze of cat toys, while Jean finishes screwing panels to the side of the large games cabinet. Thanks so much for your help, Aquagem. I've gotten pretty good at playing fixer-upper over the years, but electronics are beyond me. I adapted this entire apartment for Jinx, you know. Single-handedly carved a nice little home out for her out of this place. Anything for my dear sister. Your family owns this whole block, right? Urban real estate moguls? Well, yes. But this particular building is all mine. Our parents really want nothing to do with it. May I ask why? As your new tenant, I mean. Oh, there's nothing wrong with the building. No, it's, well, it's more that they want nothing to do with us. Jinx and I are invisible branches in our family tree. Not that they'd say anything unkind, no. They never criticize us or talk about us behind our backs or have anything negative to say. Nothing to say at all. They continue to twist the screwdriver, locking down a side panel on the game as they explain. Honestly, our parents don't know what to do with us, how to react to what we are. I think they'd be happier if I decided I was a man or a woman. No matter what I decided, the whole non-binary thing just confuses them. Doesn't endear me to our community either. Fortunately, my business skills go a long way to forcing them to accept me. Hard to argue with success. And Jinx's disability, well, it's made the last 10 years very awkward for everyone. I'm not going to dig like that. I get the whole out-of-touch parents things, believe me, but you've got your sister and she has you, so there's still a loving family. Don't worry about what they think. Just worry about each other, you know? Exactly. Don't tell her I said this, but Jinx is such a gentle, sweet little thing. I'd do anything to keep her safe.
No way in hell.
Seriously? Anyway, all done here. So, we good? Can we have our housewarming party yet? I'd prefer to clean up a bit first, really make the place presentable. Being at this all day and night, never going to be perfect, Sib. Just roll with it. And then I guess we just roll with it. Okay, party time. Woohoo! I'll message everyone. Let them know that we're starting. Woohoo indeed. Yeah, woohoo. Woohoo? Okay, woohoo! Yay, house. This is one thing I never really got to do. I never got to move in with a bunch of friends and like have roommates and stuff. I guess cruise ships was the closest to it, but I shared a cabin with like one other person, and the majority of my cruise ship experience was shared with my husband, who later became my husband. This is it, the culmination of my efforts. No, of our efforts. Everyone had to pitch in. Jinx giving up her personal space, Grace willing to deal with her family situation, everyone agreeing to uproot their steady day-to-day lives in favor of making Exemplar headquarters a reality. With the last details handled, we gathered outside one of the 2 front doors to our suite of apartments and are ushered in by Jian. Thank you for your patience. I just wanted to make sure everything was just right before the big unveiling. Without further ado, welcome to Exemplar headquarters. Also known as my apartment, to be specific. One of the 2 connected apartments. We installed a door so you can pass back and forth without needing to go into the main hallway. Both apartments have a cozy kitchen, spacious bathroom, and 2 bedrooms. According to the room assignments you've requested, in this apartment, Jinx and Grace will share a room while Aquagem will be by herself. An even number of bedrooms and an odd number of residents mean Aquagem gets her own room. What luck! In this apartment, you'll also find Grace's classic gaming library and Jinx's music library. Please consider playing your albums at a lower volume, dear sister. I promise nothing. Moving on. Whoa, look at this place! The second apartment is where we've assembled your shiny new VOD 2 game. What? Look at this! Okay, why is there... Clean this up! Here you'll also find Rhapsody's streaming rig and a kitchen fully stocked with your favorite snacks. But please eat something other than pizza, bagels, and nachos. We installed a stove for a reason. No, Rhapsody likes to cook, so this is Rhapsody's like streaming setup. Zapper and Rhapsody will be sharing one of the bedrooms, assuming I'm not out partying all night long, of course. I wonder if we'll even use the room. I'll be pulling a lot of all-nighters editing VOD 2 strategy videos. And the other bedroom would be occupied by Domino and Loxley. Do we get bunk beds? Bunk beds are awesome, but I'll take the lower bunk. Heights make me nauseated. Alas, they are but singletons, but regardless, I swear that we shall bond as roomies and brothers, my good fellow. And that's everything. Rent is due on the 1st of the month, sharp. Fortunately, your sponsor is footing the bill. Any questions? Just one.
Aw, yeah.
Who's gonna play the very first round of VOD 2 in this sweet new pad? Are you calling dibs? Oh, heck no. Just checking if anybody else was calling dibs, and if not, I think I've got a cool idea. Zapper steps back and nudges both Jinx and Grace to step forward. I say we have a battle for Hygiene Officer of Exemplar Headquarters. That means Jinx and Grace teaming up against Aquagem. What? Accepted. Great. Losing team has to clean our apartments for a week. There are stakes now? Oh dear. It's cool. We're gonna clean headquarters by wiping the floor with Aquagem. You and I got this, Grace.
Okay.
Okay, then we've got this. We'll win. I just know it. Okay, then, as my partner, I will pick... Oh, no. You don't get to pick. We need to make this fun. You're going to use online matchmaking and team up with a rando. What? Smatter, Aquagem. Don't think you can carry some scrub to victory? All right. Your team cat herder doesn't back down from a fight. Let's do this. You think a little disadvantage scares me? As your resident coach, manager, and cat herder, I am not backing down from any challenge. We gather around the single screen game, plugging in joysticks and keyboards and such. It's more cramped than the spacious 2-screen deluxe version downstairs, but we manage. Let the matchmaker spin its wheels until eventually it settles on... Your partner is named Smurfy Smurf 420. Huh?
What the? That's my random partner? Silly name, but so what? No, I know the handle. That's not just some rando. That's Hunter's Smurf account. Smurf account? An alternate fake game handle you play under when you want to fight without anyone knowing who you really are. What the hell is Hunter doing playing on that old Smurf account? They're big-time P2W competitor now. Well, I think it's sweet that you're going to be playing with an old friend. Okay, here we go. Loser scrubs toilets for a week. With chores on the line and my rival for some reason ending up having my back, I line up my fingers on the keys and get ready to fight. Oh, do I get to play? Do I get to play? Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
Fight.
Okay, what do I know about Hunter? Opponent's guard. Okay. I think Grace is a defensive player. I have no idea though, but so I'll special on the way out. Timing's tricky, but I managed to pull off a wicked special move and sweeping energy kick right to the face of Grace. Your special beats their defend. How did I know? Okay. Jinx. I think Hunter's going to attack. Both attack. It's a tie. Okay. I knew she was either going to attack or special. Okay, I'm going to defend. Ooh, he specialed. Ooh, I think it's... Oh, it's almost a tie. Okay, Hunter is going to defend. Oh, no, they got me with a special. Crap. I should have attacked. I'm going to end up cleaning toilets. I'm going to ultimate. It's a risk using my once per game ultimate, but the time is right. I channel my energy and pour it on one huge splashy attack, but that means they've got an ultimate. Oh, it's tied! Hunter is going to... Special? You both special. Oh man, but they earned more. Crap. I'm going to attack. Ah, shoot. Oh, crap. Well, now I've really screwed it up. Attack. Yeah, they're gonna... Yeah. Oh, man, they've absolutely trashed us. How, can I go back? I can't do this and always win. I have to lose sometime. Replay the match. I just want to try. I want to try. I made some choices.
Fight.
I didn't realize maybe the other one would have let me replay the match. All right, I'm gonna special right out the gate. Okay. Hunter is going to attack. We both attack. That's fine. I'm going to attack against Grace's... Oh, they defended. Shoot. I should have defended. Hunter is going to defend. No, they specialed. I should have attacked. Crap. I feel like I did this. I'm doing the same thing. Oh, I've got to use specials against Grace. Oh, I'm doing worse. I'm literally doing worse. Ah, it's too little too late.
You lose.
I still lost. Replay. Okay. Grace uses defend, so I have to use specials against Grace.
Fight.
Maddie! How's it going? It's so good to see you. How have you been? Thank you for resubbing. 16 months. Oh, you're the best. I hope you're good, my friend. It's good to see you. We're just playing some Arcade Spirits. I know, 16 months. We gotta get some hype in the chat from Maddie. Thank you. All right, specials. Yeah. I think Grace is a big defender. Yeah, we both attack. What if we both defend? Yeah, I earn more if we both defend. Oh, they used their ultimate. I was not expecting that. I'm gonna special again. Oh, they both specialed. We still have our ultimate. Yes, attack earns their special. I needed that. And then I'm going to special again against their defense. Yeah. And then we can use our ultimate. Ha 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 ha. I'm getting better at this game, sort of.
You win.
Did it. Success. Jinx and Grace have to clean toilets. Sorry. After 3 tries. Oh no. What if me replaying matches in order to win, like, makes it worse? I don't know. I kicked P2W's ass, beat down L7, took you both to school. I am unstoppable. Yes, you're cool. You're badass. We get it. No need to be a sore winner. Right. Good game, you two. Well fought. Did I seriously just act like a colossal tool in front of my teammates? Where did that come from? I'm just glad I could enjoy a game with my friends. That's what I'm looking forward to most now that we're all together. Being able to share something we love, more so than ever before. I wonder if I had lost, if I would have been a sore loser for a moment. Okay, I'm excited. I'm into this. Let's keep going. Keep going. How about a battle between Apartment 109's roomies? Domino and Loxley against Zapper and Rhapsody. Indeed, Domino, we ride to battle as one. Tally ho and all that crap. You know I'm always down. Rhapsody, you ready? You bet. I've got some new techniques I want to try out. With the team swarming around our new game, everyone eager to have a turn, they'll be playing long into the night, no doubt. I've had my moment in the sun. Besides, there's something odd about that battle which I may want to look into. I should call up Hunter and ask why they were playing with a fake account. I'm too curious not to. I'm too curious. Can't stop thinking about Hunter using their old Smurf account during that battle. It doesn't make sense that they would do this. Something fishy is totally going on. Pulling out my phone, I tap past Iris and into my contacts to give Hunter a ring. Oh, look, he's at the P2W. They're at the P2W thing. Hello? Oh, hello. Long time no see, Aquagem. A nice W there for us, wouldn't you agree? Did you see my sweet moves during that fight? My quick thinking? I was on fire. But that was some great teamwork overall. Who were we playing against? More randos? Actually, they were my teammates. We're having a sort of celebration match for moving into our new team house. Oh, sweet. I'm glad I got to be a part of that in some way. Yeah, about that. What's up? Why are you playing on your old Smurf account? Can a monarch not go amongst the peasants from time to time? I just wanted to see what's up in the unprofessional league. No one else would have caught it, but I did. The slight hesitation in their voice. Be honest with me, Hunter. It's strange for you to be doing this. You're big-time P2W now. Didn't you sign a contract to only playing using your official P2W handle? Don't you have to maintain that celebrity status at all times? So why put your career on the line for one little trip down memory lane? Listen, I'm not trying to sound conceited, but I don't expect you to understand the pressure surrounding me right now. You could tell me. I'm your friend, right? She's just always watching me. I never get a break sometimes. I need a break. She says she wants to support my dreams, but that seems to translate into constant pressure. It's all so hard right now. I wanted to go back to how it used to be, you know, when we used to have fun. There's a small pause on the phone. Oh, fuck, I gotta go. As Hunter hangs up on me. I hope everything is okay. It's worrying that they just up and bounced, but I'm putting my faith in them. If they need help, they'll talk to me about it. I let the thoughts fade as I focus on something equally important, the friends in front of me. I rejoin them in celebration. With that matter settled, I return to the housewarming party already in progress. And the house is warm indeed. Warm feelings and good tidings all around. When my sponsor suggested this idea of building a team house, it felt to me like the next logical step in going from amateur to pro. Get a team together, get sponsored, get a house, fight in tournaments, qualify for the Pro Tour, win the Pro Tour, hoist the trophy, and then immortality.
Every single step along the path being a hard granite slab you smash down into the ground to pave the way to victory. But there's more to this new home than just a stepping stone, just like how that fight was about more than who won or lost. It's about us, making something all of us can share together. Win or lose, champion or failure, we've built something today, and I hope it lasts a long, long time. The best days are ahead of us. 3 days later.
Okay, who replaced the desktop wallpaper on my computer with a photo montage of scary clowns? It's not funny.
What happened to my lucky socks? They were right here. I need them. I need my lucky socks.
Oh no.
Someone left the door open, and now Minx is lost in the building. And that someone better find her, or that someone is gonna get an ass whooping.
Oh no.
Huxley, I swear to RNGesus, if you don't stop humming that song under your breath, I'm gonna tear out your throat and feed it to you.
Zapper, chill. The best days are ahead of us, honest. Oh, is that face gonna show up? Oh no. Oh no, it's level 3. Complete. You've cleared level 3 of Arcade Spirits, the new challengers. Victory. Let's take a look at your scores. Grace seems to be very comfortable around you. Oh, I've lost a bit of Zapper, but gained a lot of Loxley. Everyone's pretty good with me. Domina's the one I've spent the least amount of time with, so that's fine. I'm super kind and very level-headed. Not very adventurous. A little bit funny. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, you've scored 22,900 points. Sweet. Good job. Would you like to change your personal metadata at this time? Name, pronoun, and so on? Nope, I'm good to go. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 4? Save the game! That's level 3, level 4. Alright, my friends. I think this is a good place. Yeah, that's fine. This is a good place to finish up the stream. Will we see who's around to raid? I'm really enjoying it so far. Let's see. Oh, Shalaris is here. Should we pop in and say hi? Let's do this. There we go. There we go. Please join me for the raid if you can. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Reminder, there won't be any other streams this week, but I will be in and out of the Discord. I always check my messages and DMs. I'll be posting on social media about the convention this weekend, and I'll have lots to tell you when I come back this next week. So, thank you everyone who came and hung out today. I had a lot of fun. Oh no, Kimlar! I'm literally just raiding someone else. Oh no, Brahm, I'm so sorry. I literally started the raid already. I genuinely have to go. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for coming in. Oh no, Sarah! Hi everyone, I'm Aquagem. Oh my gosh, I'm a freelance artist and a variety streamer. I apologize, Brahm. Thank you so much. Honestly, I really have to go because I have to make dinner for the family, and I'm getting ready for a convention this weekend. YetiCon at Blue Mountain. I'll be at table 55 and 56. We're following on to Raid Shalaris. So thank you for the follow, Kimlar. Thank you so much. I promise I will be back next week. I super appreciate you coming in with your community. And hello, everyone, and welcome. And please join me for the raid if you feel like it. We're gonna raid now. Take care. I'm sorry. Goodbye.